I don't know what I was picturing. I just was picturing something much more.
What, official?
No. Sterile.
What do you mean sterile?
Sterile.
Like, why won't the Wi-Fi connect?
I don't know, like,
It's probably your fault. Sterile like what? Here, put the goddamn mic in your damn mouth.
Sterile.
I said mouth.
My mouth. I do.
Put it by your face.
I'm gonna put my phone on the silencio. I think I was just picturing something
Headphones.
like an office space.
Aww.
I hit the mic. I've broken everything. Hello.
Do you hear yourself?
No, I hear nothing.
What do you mean you hear nothing?
I hear nothing, Daddy.
God damn it. What did you do?
So basically right now...
Hang on.
I hear crackles.
Okay, do you hear it?
Oh.
Ooh.
Hello.
Son of a...
You broke it. Now you're... Let's just...
I'm fired.
Oh my god.
Remember that?
Yes. What was that?
That was from In and Out.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Anyway.
You know, I was fired.
Is everybody gay? Welcome. I also got you mints and Powerade twins.
Yours is
touchies.
0 calorie.
And then
Icebreakers.
a light fat cheese stick and a latte.
Why light fat? Do you think I don't
Because
want full
those are
fat
the only
cheese?
ones those are the only ones I have.
I'm an
Fired.
Fired. I'm still fired. You are not fired.
Thank you very much. I still have titties. I'm working on them though.
Yeah, but now it's just skin rather than anything else.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Conservative episode 8. What is wrong with me? What is wrong with me? The last one I recorded last night with Alex was fucking almost 3 hours. We did 2 hours and 49 minutes.
Dear God.
What a couple of assholes.
I like how you can just talk and just keep it going forever.
Can I though?
I really like it.
Which ones have you listened to so far? Oh, wait. First things first. Let's be fucking goddamn professional.
No.
Welcome to episode 8 of Conservative. My name is Peter Feliciano. And my, what kind of...
I'm good.
Just the whole thing?
I don't care.
All right. My brother, Will Feliciano.
Hello.
Yay!
Hi.
We are 6 days less than a year apart.
Yes.
So we are the same age for 6 days.
Our parents were busy at that time.
Yes, at that time. They are no...
Specific. Maybe it was
No
just
longer.
that week. Like they could only do it.
I don't think
when
you know
they-
how... I don't think you know how
I've-
babies are made.
I've done it once.
Isn't that the same week?
Yeah.
They wrote 2 emails to
can
the
only-
stork. They said, Stork, send a baby. Hurry up. They waited 5 days, and then the baby didn't show up, so I wrote another email.
Every time I think of a stork, I think of Dumbo. And then I get sad.
Why?
Because that Dumbo was a very sad movie.
I haven't seen it in a long time.
Yeah, well, have a child and you'll watch all of the sad, traumatizing shit.
That's
that
my
Disney
plan.
did
Is
to
to
us.
I only want kids so that I can watch Disney movies.
Well,
again.
you have an excuse to watch Disney movies at the time. You could still watch them. You just then feel like a sad sack. So.
Ew, sad sack.
You felt
I'm
that.
fired.
A fat sad sack. Sack.
All right, how's your latte? Oh, here, close that door because we're gonna be loud and offensive.
Raucous?
What?
Is that the word?
Raucous.
I know we're gonna create a ruckus, but
You need to shut the fuck up. I have an Americano.
I
in
like my
hand.
latte.
Is it good?
It does taste well, but I like Pete's. I hate Starbucks.
Yeah, but you go
I didn't go for a very long time.
on principle.
On principle, I used to work there. It's a whole thing.
Sure.
But-
you used to work at Starbucks?
Yes. Like my
Jesus.
first job was Starbucks.
Really?
Yes,
That was my
we-
second job.
We both... I fucked up
Stop
microphone.
ruining everything.
I'm going to punch this microphone.
Swear to God.
We both went to the same job fair. You remember that?
Is that how we both started working at
in
Starbucks?
fucking,
Menlo Park is where I started working at Starbucks. This was 2004, I want to say.
But do you remember the job fair in... What the hell is that
Shit,
mall?
was it San
in
Mateo?
Foster City? Yeah.
Yeah, Hillsdale.
Yeah.
Oh my
We both went to
God.
that.
Wait a second.
I got the job.
No,
Yes, I did. I got hired there.
you did?
Yeah.
At that Starbucks?
And then you got hired down south over in
At the
Ivy
same...
City.
Wait, did they reject me and then I went somewhere else?
I don't actually know what happened. I just
Okay.
remember I got the job and then, or at least there at that place.
Did we... I don't remember. Did you try to gloat?
I'm sure I did because I was an asshole at the time and still am.
Yeah, you are.
But
But then
I'm
also
less of a
think
jerk
about
now.
that. We're both. I think I must have been what 18, And you must have been like 17 at the time, I think.
Dude, I was like 16. Oh, no. Yeah, I must have been 17, like just 17.
Right. And yet that's the importance is like,
Yeah.
you know.
I've made it in this world. I'm going to be somebody.
Right. We're both living at places that fucking don't require any money.
I was living with Corolla.
Right. Well, we don't need to share
Oops.
her name. It's all right. Nobody knows.
I was speaking in the Royal.
What?
The Corolla.
You're ruining the podcast already.
Okay. I'll go home now.
So have you listened to all four?
Every single one.
What's wrong with you?
I like your voice.
Okay.
No.
So we're
No,
related.
I actually don't like your voice. I like everyone else's voice and the words that come out of your mouth. I like. And how you make sounds with other people.
So maybe I should, from now on, I should get guests and then I should tell them the words to say. Yeah. That way they can.
And then it will be pleasing to the ear.
Who's your favorite so far?
It has to be Pollo.
Interesting.
I really like the back and forth that you guys did.
Okay. Here's what's interesting about that. I didn't talk as much because I love her with all my heart, but she can rant, and just like me.
So can you?
But all right, calm down.
Oh.
But I mean, like, it was much more of a okay. I'm going to throw this out, and she goes, good. I need that. Mm-hmm. It sucks a lot worse when it's like I'm dragging it out of somebody, like massaging.
Yeah, you don't want to milk it.
I do want to milk it, but
milk it.
but it's a weird thing. I hate how I'm sitting too. I hate how I'm sitting like a I hate how I'm sitting like a satisfied sorcerer.
You're sitting a lot like Frasier.
Yeah,
like Frasier.
Or like no, he doesn't. He didn't sit like this on the radio.
There would be times that he would, or was it Ross, his helper?
I am very much like Ross.
Yes.
But that's cool. I'm glad you like him.
I figured you started out with who were you talking with? Bridget?
No, Bridget is the closest one that was posted.
Yes. But talking about Bridget, with how you guys were talking about Friends, I want to keep it in that same zone with Frasier.
Okay.
And with Seinfeld.
Have you watched? Have you what? Why are you yelling?
So I started watching.
Comedians in Cars?
Yeah, Comedians in Cars.
Isn't it fucking great?
I really like it.
That's
but I only
fucking
started
great
watching
show.
it because when I can't remember.
Here, put them.
I can't remember who.
No. You can move it. You don't need to. Yeah, there you go.
Who was it? I think it was Jake.
Might have been no, because I started. Wait,
the Asian one.
All of them have gotten Chinese.
Yeah.
I haven't gotten any trouble yet. I'm really upset.
Yes.
I mean, I did get in trouble online because I posted about the Proud Boys, quote unquote trouble. But other than
has that happened yet?
No. I was talking about it with Alex yesterday. Which, see, this is the thing. I have to apparently space them out because it's 2.5 hours of fucking content. I don't listen to a whole, all in one shot. I can't, when I listen to Rogan, like I don't listen to a whole episode in one shot. It gives me like 2 days, 3 days.
Yeah.
Depending on what I'm going or whatever.
I listen to it on the way into work, on the way back from work, and then there's times when I actually want to listen to you, so I'll have to shut you off in the middle of your conversation.
Okay, interesting. Yeah. This is a weird thing. Doesn't it feel weird? It feels weird to me that my brother has listened to all 4 episodes. I don't know. This feels strange.
It shouldn't feel weird. It means that you're creating something that even your brother will listen to.
Yeah, I don't know if you're I would who would be a harder critic? Cuz you're a nice boy.
I'm okay at best.
No, but I don't know. I feel like so maybe that's
but I'm really judgmental when it comes to
true.
things. If I don't want to listen to it, I'm like, yeah, cool. That's good.
Right.
But for you, I really, really like listening to everything.
Do you know a lot of people who share shit with you who are like musicians or rappers or like people who are like, oh, listen to my blah, blah, and you have to just go, oh. Because I do that a lot.
I just had it happen last week. I hired this new guy, and he's great and all, but he started playing me all this rap and stuff. I'm like, yep, that sounds every other thing I've heard. It's just shit.
Well, maybe he's new. Is he going to listen to this episode? I hope not.
I hope
you
God
have to
not.
tell him
All
not.
Right. Hey, by the way, you can't listen to this episode.
Right.
By decree.
Has he heard any of the other episodes?
No, he hasn't heard it. I listen to everything on my headphones.
Oh, okay.
So you're directly in my ear.
Oh, that's so nice. So many times I'm because I've gotten to write and sing hip hop choruses for rappers and stuff, right. And so many times I go to a hip hop show and people, they're good with promoting, and they're just like, here's my latest CD, and they'll just give it, thanks. I put it in my pocket, and then I will throw it out. I'm sorry, man, which sucks. I know that's judgmental. At the same time, and I don't know how to fucking accurately or not annoyingly promote this thing or any of my shit. You know what I mean? No. Part of it is because Facebook and Instagram which is one company now, are just cunty. And so the people who like my stuff, who like my page or follow me, can't see my posts, most likely, unless I pay. Yeah. They don't let you know that until you're here's an artist page. And the same thing with personal pages, and I'm also a little suspicious that it might be.
It's all about money.
I might be a little suspicious that it might be a little bit of shadow banning too. Do you know what shadow banning is?
No.
So Twitter does this actively, and I'm pretty sure these other companies do. But you're right. Shadow banning is where these companies will intentionally hide your posts from people, not like from all of your followers, but they'll hide your posts if you are more conservative.
Oh, because you've been labeled "quote unquote" by
conservative, or you right, and so they just wanna put your stuff in a corner because they don't want other people to they want to create this weird utopia. Which, by the way, utopia doesn't exist, nor should it. I don't think a utopia should exist. But anyway, we could go up. Yeah. But that's what it is. And
unless it's Star Trek.
Right. And so I was thinking maybe that's part of the reason why. Because I think when I started a year and a half ago. Oh, shit, maybe 2 years ago. Yeah, but about a year and a half ago, I started getting more kind of conservative-ish, and I started researching stuff. And when that happened, I started having less... I know, this is really shallow. I feel like a fucking fag. I feel like... No, I'm sorry, world. I apologize.
It'll be okay, Pete.
I don't think...
Just let it
But I started to... consider, or I started liking more conservative things, or started following Milo Yiannopoulos and a couple of other people, and I just felt my views go down and whatever, and Okay. Did you ever? So I don't like Milo so much anymore, but I appreciate he's like Nirvana to me.
I ever heard was that he's racist, blah, 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 blah. And I just don't have time to go and research any of this shit. I'm focusing on parenting, doing jobs,
but at least you don't turn around and just share it right away, blindly.
Yeah. I'm like, unless I have researched it, or at least I've seen enough to or enough Facebook posts.
Well, yeah, I guess. Yeah.
No, I try to read when I can, and I try to read what I can, and I was listening to NPR for a very long time.
Get out.
No, dude, but no, I'm not fucking liberal.
That's I just the droning is what bothers me. They're like, now we're gonna come back.
We're on NPR, and we're gonna go ahead and.
I feel like you're molesting my ear.
I really wanted to lick this microphone right now.
What's wrong with you? Don't.
Speaking in this tone turns me on. Doesn't it make you wet? Don't be silent.
That's none of your business.
Now you made it awkward. You're rigid now. I don't know how to react with this.
How did I have pre-cum before I got hard?
Oh God! Now I'm gonna.
Why am I laughing directly into the mic? I apologize.
I'm gonna put that in my spank bank for.
Oh Jesus!
Speaking of incest porn.
Oh God! On the last episode with Alex, I talked about rape porn too.
Why? Why does it always turn to porn?
It doesn't always turn to porn.
It turns to molestation.
Porn.
Somehow.
I just like, you know what it is? And I talked about this with Alex too. It's like, I don't, like, part of it is like, I don't want to get caught. Like, if I'm a known person, I'm not a known person. Like, 2.5 people have listened to this fucking all this shit.
A lot of people.
I know. Shut your face. All I'm saying is, if I want to actually do this right and be a known person, there's a big possibility that people could come back and say like, "Hey, and get caught." You know what I mean? But like, if I'm just like Jim Norton and just lead with it, like you can't get me in a way, and that's part of it. But also part of it is too, I know that there are other gross. One time, you ever played what is it? Not My Neighbor, or it's that game with people where like
No,
The look on your face. I've never played Not My
Neighbor. I just go up to neighbors. You're not my neighbor.
Not my neighbor.
Go away.
Shut up. I hate you. But there's it wouldn't make you very welcome in the neighborhood. But no, there's where you hold up your fingers of like things you did or didn't do, and like then you know what I mean, like and also my neighbor or some bullshit, whatever. It's like a truth or dare, but with other people.
I think it's never have I ever.
Yeah, there you go. Where did neighbor come in?
I like that better. It makes it weirder.
Not my neighbor.
You're not my neighbor. I've never fucked a fish. Not my neighbor.
Dude, fucking a fish would be difficult.
Watch me. I'll fucking fill all the fish holes. Man, I'm just imagining
because the bones
just getting
the
filleted.
bones. That's what I'm saying. What would be the entrance point? Because a fish puss was probably small, but if you put it in the mouth, like depending on the fish, you would split it apart. Like I would rather see if I was fucking a fish in the mouth. I would rather see it split lengthwise so I could see it.
Something artistic.
Right, exactly. But the bones would be the problem. It would scrape your pee-pee.
I was imagining a goldfish, not like a tuna.
Jesus.
Yeah,
I was imagining like a salmon.
Explode. Oh, yeah. I guess a salmon.
But the other way is that really because most fishes, you let the fish fuck you, then you're in business.
I've only ever had fish shoved in. Never let it fuck me. I guess that's the same.
This is about the same thing. But really, you're being fucked by someone else who's doing the shoving.
Can we talk about the worst porn we've ever seen?
No. There are a couple of things I will not share.
Line. We found the line. Holy shit.
Let's just say there's some things that I've seen you can't unsee. I'm just saying. But why was I saying that? All I'm saying is we can talk about it, whatever. No. But like is like the other thing is like, okay, I can't be caught. Statute of limitation. No, I can't be caught. But also, I know that there are other motherfuckers who are like normal. Everything's fine. Who have like some weird shit. You know what I mean? A lot of the women, especially like the more like conservative looking or like got it together, like to be slapped in the face. You know what I mean? Or choked. Man. But like that's and I want to make that okay. I want to give a platform that it's okay for women to be okay with getting smacked in the face. Or choked or have a finger in your butt. Whatever. The whole thing.
More socially acceptable. It's like we're taking that back. You should be allowed to get slapped.
But I'm willing to put myself on a platform to do it. Not just for the attention and whatever, but also because I'm comfortable in groups and I'm comfortable speaking and whatever and I'm comfortable doing that. So if someone feels alone, like I'm the only person who has put a goldfish in my puss, then you can know, ladies and gentlemen, I have put a goldfish in my vagina. Yeah, I have not actually put a goldfish.
Split open a fish with my
right. I actually tried putting it.
I remember. Oh God!
Why do I have
crossing the line?
We're like at episode 8. We don't need to like every single one. Do I need to like? Yes. Here's this thing I did.
This is.
But I tried. I ever tried because I thought I was bisexual when I was like 14 or 15 because I wasn't getting laid.
I thought you were just gay.
All right. Is that true? Did you really think? All right. Because some women are like, I don't know. You're just very boisterous. You're just comfortable. And you seemed really natural at sucking that penis. So like, but no, I thought I was bisexual, and so I tried putting a candy cane up my ass.
Hey man, there's something to be said about milk and prostates, man.
But when you're 15 and you don't know any better, it was one of those jumbo candy canes.
Oh God, I'm never gonna eat a candy cane again.
I put some. What did I do? I definitely used some sort of lotion or something. I tried. It just, I don't like it. I've had a girl.
Did it have the wrapper on it? That shit would burn, wouldn't it?
Well, no. I must have put like some sort of plastic on it or something.
A candium.
I don't know what. But I made it like more thin at the end. And I tried it. It just, it's just, no. I just like threw it out. I sucked on it first. Suck it clean.
Yeah, you like that candy cane? Dirty.
That's the best you got.
I just imagine you like slapping it against your face.
Okay, yeah. Well, because I usually like, that's my makeup is shit. I just put feces on my.
You know, dude, not in a sexual way. I have taken a shower.
Where is this
in
going?
2 stories.
Where is this going?
Water.
What do you mean?
I'm a plumber. I opened up a cap and 2 stories worth of shit water was filled inside of this sewer lateral. I opened up this thing and it goes poosh, and showers me in shit water.
How do you live?
You take a shower, you bathe. Well, I stopped at them in the moment, and I was like, "I will be right back." And I go to my bed. I change my shirt. I take the alcohol.
But you and you close your mouth. You know what I mean? But I guarantee.
When I saw the shit water fly up, yes, I closed my mouth and my eyes. I said, "This is gonna be bad." And then
this is
all over me.
Why did?
Anyway, how did we get here?
Oh, we were talking about me putting a candy cane up my ass.
Oh, yes.
Oh, no, I had a girl one time try. She, really wanted to, put her finger up my ass.
Okay.
And I was like, all right, you know. Mm-hmm. And it was, it didn't really do anything for me.
She didn't do it right, man. She needs to learn, go to classes, and come back.
She had the enthusiasm, but she didn't have the direction.
Exactly. She
put it a little closer to your stupid face.
I don't.
No, just move it back so you
like
can
this.
sit back and feel comf.
But
anyway, she tried it. It wasn't my thing. I've also had a girl. This other girl wanted to lick my ass, and that was fine. It was
can't
fine.
Get on that.
You can't. Why is that worse than someone milking your prostate?
Hey, man.
How is that more? Is it like a gay thing?
That mouth again,
motherfucker. Like she.
Yeah,
I'm assuming we're talking about
it's second
female.
Degree. It's second degree
because she's cooking your food, or she's.
Yeah, but I would
pinching
never,
your cheeks.
I've never licked an anus, and I'm not going to put my tongue inside of.
Are you out of your fucking mind?
I've licked a bunch of bajingos. Oh wait, we can say vaginas. Vaginas.
Did you really say bajingo on purpose?
Bajingos.
You've never licked ass? Eating ass is great. It's wonderful. It's
dude,
dirty.
When you've been covered
as long as the bitch is clean.
When you deal with shit consistently, you realize what that smell is, what that is, and being covered in it makes you feel. I don't want to touch. I love anal. I'll do anal all day.
I can't get on, I don't give a fuck about my dick in an ass. I've done it a couple. In fact, that was the way I lost my virginity. Was this girl? I was 17. She was 19. I was raped.
You want
that's
to talk
really
about
insensitive. But and she
was okay.
Right. We went over to my stepmom's house. And I've told her about this before. And she put on Scarface, because I still to this day have never seen Scarface. But we put it on, and then she took me. We started making out or whatever, and she sat on my lap, showed me her titties, and then we were like, do you have a condom? And I was like, yeah. I think I used a condom. Did I? Anyway, so we went in the bathroom and I stuck my dick in her, and I was just so happy. I was like, something's happening to my penis that I didn't realize till the second time we had sex that I was like, what's that smell? There's a faint something.
There corn?
No. But I looked down, I was like, oh, my dick's in her ass. Oh, okay. Interesting. So, I later on in life, we hooked up again, maybe 6 to 8 years later. Also, again, in a public bathroom, by the way. We fucked twice in a public bathroom. And I put it in her bromance. I put it in her vajingo.
Oh, you finally got the hole.
But it was weird. Yeah, but I don't really give a fuck. 'Cause I also have my penis is very thick. It's only 1.5 inches long.
It's what we call a chode.
It looks like a can of tuna.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I'm your brother. Remember? I know.
It looks like a
we
CD.
It
looks like a CD.
Floppy disk.
Yeah. But it doesn't work very well for the sideways suck or the anal. But anyway. But you put it in the butt?
Yeah, of course. Of course.
I'll take it. I'm not opposed to it.
I'm just not putting my mouth or tongue inside or up and around the anus hole.
Listen. But if it's...
Bro, the shits I've taken.
I know the shits you've taken.
I would never make...
Nobody, but the girl doesn't give a fuck if it's clean.
She does give a fuck. If
Listen,
she knows what's good for her.
I'm not talking about a girl licking my ass. I'm saying I eat ass. I love eating ass.
Okay, fine, but dude, just because she's a chick doesn't mean she doesn't have like screaming wet shits, dude. Like, she hasn't fucking completely painted the back of the toilet bowl. It has happened, man. Just because she smells nice doesn't mean that she doesn't shit. So I'm not putting my mouth against an asshole.
This is the worst episode. Holy fuck.
Awesome.
We're talking about splitting a fish in half with our dicks. And then screaming. Screaming is my favorite adjective there. Scream.
Oh man.
Wait, okay, but listen. She's taken a shower before I put my tongue in her ass.
But
like, it's fine.
In my mind, when I go into houses,
Okay, but I'm sorry. I'm gonna pause you right there. What do you mean the picture in your mind? You know for a fact that the woman that you're eating her pussy, there has been blood and.
I'm cool with blood, I guess.
Okay, not just blood, discharge, nigga. Discharge has come out of her vagina. And you put your mouth on that?
What kind of fucking discharge have you...
Vaginas are weird, man. I know, I'm not saying I have licked discharge, but I'm saying this is the worst episode. But
love pus.
Listen, but it's like, by the way, have you ever...
Okay.
Have you ever been fucking a girl or jerked off and come in the shower and like the water makes the cum like...
It's weird.
Weird.
Really weird. It's like I could turn this into Play-Doh.
Right, exactly. But
these are my children.
What were we saying?
We were talking.
This is a very disgusting episode.
What were we talking about?
But okay, you're saying you don't eat ass based on what you like because she said
I have to
diarrhea. But
I have to go
at some point in her life.
Good.
But this is what I'm saying. Like, you know, vaginas do all kinds of. That's not a good enough excuse to not eat ass.
It is to me. Well, okay. Remember
then you're
when you
estranged,
were a plumber?
and then you live in a world of lies.
Didn't you ever see shit coming out of a clean out like just like a fountain?
No, I was a plumber for like 2 months.
We should have broadened your horizons. Someday.
Do you remember? I was telling that story on. Okay. Do you remember that?
That's in my head. I remember that, and you used the wrong words.
What do you mean use the wrong words?
It's technically a repipe, but it's not a repipe. It's a sewer replacement. And I also remember Tony.
Fancy. Oh, you're sharing his name. Good. I don't remember his name.
May he rest in peace.
Wait, he died?
Yeah, dude.
Holy shit! How did he die?
I mean, I guess
the manager. You mean?
Yeah, dude.
Whoa.
Dude. Yeah, dude. He died. From what I heard, was a coke habit.
Oh dear.
Yeah. So he ended up.
Poor guy.
There was a whole long story behind all that.
Holy shit.
Stuff.
How long did you work there?
I worked with him, and then he left and started his own thing, and I followed him there.
Okay.
And then he ended up doing more shady things.
Right.
And, like, I was making him, like...
Now that I remember his face, coke seems about right.
Yeah.
That's so weird. So what we're talking about is that I worked... I guess I got the job... I started working at Mr. Rooter... back in San Jose, down. That's actually what me and Bridget were talking about. And then I got you the job.
I was fired from another place, and I was like, okay.
But were you a plumber?
No.
Okay.
From a metal supply shop.
Okay.
And then I was like, I got fired from there because I was late again.
Right.
And I was like, okay, well, I'm gonna have a baby, and I'm freaking the fuck out right now because I have no.
She was already pregnant at that point.
Yes, she was about 6 months at that point.
Jesus, and you got fired.
Yeah. Oh, dude, it was
that's
horrible
bad.
time. I was
and you were 20?
I was 20. Yeah, I was 20 at the time. I'm like, I'm trying to do the right thing, but I just my.
Well, no, well, never mind. I can cut.
Manina.
Okay, I said her name, or I started to.
Whatever.
I can cut it out.
Yeah,
later.
it's fine. It's fine. We'll hear it back later.
Okay. So your daughter is she's not 11.
10, turning 11.
Okay. Yeah, but not till March. That's like 10 and a half.
No, Feb.
Oh.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I'm a bad uncle.
Yeah. Horrible uncle. You're her
Just tell her not to listen to the podcast.
I won't, dude. About splitting open goldfish and shit. Daddy, you don't kiss ass. Why not? Why don't you lick it?
Daddy, you gotta get on that shit. No, Jesus Christ.
So anyway, I needed a job.
Okay.
I think Dad ended up calling and said, "Hey, you should call P," and
right.
And so I did, and I got hired there, and
right, because the whole thing was that they were desperate for people because it's like a pyramid scheme type of thing. Like it's not like it wasn't a legit plumbing operation.
No, he was the shade. Now let me get it right. Mr. Reuter is not that way.
Sure.
The actual way it was supposed to be is not that way. And
okay.
They're not supposed to do that. And I haven't run into a company that has done it except for that specific dude.
Are you still friends with any of those on Facebook or whatever? But are you friends with any of those people?
Did you ever know if... I can't say his name, but no, one of the guys I'm still friends
with. Was it the guy who was Mexican or the gay guy?
To fuck us.
Yeah.
I'm still friends with him.
Okay, he's a great guy. He's a nice guy,
great,
and he was a good worker. And he said OSHA all the time.
Yeah,
he just every 5 seconds OSHA.
You need to fuck us. Yeah. So I'm still friends with him. He's cool. The guy who was the dispatcher, I'm still friends with.
Driving around in that van was fun.
Oh, it was great.
Driving that van was fun, and
you didn't even get to experience plumbing.
No, I did it for like a month.
Probably good for you.
Yeah. Number one, I didn't have a lot of work ethic, and number two, I saw all the shady shit going on. I'm like, I can't do that. And that's the only way people were making money was literally Tony and other people in the company would take, because you put down the camera into the pipe, and then, oh, look, customer, you have roots, and we have to do the whole repipe. And so he would take grass from the fucking lawn, throw it down there, and then put a camera in.
If there wasn't any roots, he would try and make it so that way you had to do it. But the thing is that if you really look at it, grass roots and roots look completely different on a sewer lateral. So obviously you should always get a second opinion unless you really trust the person.
Right.
But
which is a pain in the ass. I mean, think about it from your perspective, or from the company's perspective. I go out I get dispatched over to a company's house, or to a house. I do the paperwork. I'm spending an hour at least, in travel time, in looking at it, in putting a camera, and blah 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 blah. Or first snaking it, or cleaning out the whatever, and then putting a camera down there. Okay, I'll get paid for the $100 or whatever to do the snake, or $200. But like, now what? Like, I'm spending all this time, and then you're gonna stop me after I spend 2 hours, not just clearing this, but then putting a camera down and doing a diagnostic, and then you're gonna tell me I'm gonna need to get a second opinion, and then you may get outbid.
Yeah, it does suck. It does suck. But here's the thing, right? If you're being honest and you're doing and saying the right things, and basically I tell my customers, like, hey, there's a root intrusion here. You're going to back up at some point. You don't have to do it right now, but this is something you may want to do. Here's the price for this. Do you want it? Okay. Yes. Then I'll go with it. If
do you tell them that you don't eat ass?
I do tell them that I don't eat ass, and if I get covered in
you just wear a shirt. No, your name tag says, Will, don't eat ass.
I don't eat ass.
Right.
Sorry. Ugh. No, I can't.
What's wrong with you?
Never get with it.
Fucking nut job.
I've never tried
the pussy and the asshole are fucking centimeters apart.
Absolutely. My tongue does not cross that line.
You're the devil. Sorry, continue.
Anyway.
Not even centimeters. Millimeters.
That depends. Maybe someone has a high asshole.
Maybe. Yeah, no. Someone has a...
Don't generalize.
I'm insecure about my long
very
taint.
Anal normative.
I'm very right. I'm insecure about my long taint.
Oh, it's not polyps.
Babies, if you have long taints, I can
taint.
take care of you. Don't worry about it. I got you. I want to eat some fucking pussy so bad. I'm sorry. Continue.
Ugh.
So what do you say?
We have cats. I have a cat in my house.
That's not. That is a complete non sequitur.
That's the wrong cat.
What are you talking about?
Pussy. That's the wrong pussy. I'm sorry.
Oh, I see what you're saying. I like turtles.
No, I wasn't. I like turtle again.
I like going to the fair.
I was saying we could get some Chinese food later.
Ew.
Anyway.
Yes, sir. It's still not connected to the Wi-Fi. I hate this shit.
My headphones. I think my headphones are a little bit. Oh, nope. I can hear myself again.
Oh.
It kind of spazzed out for a second.
Okay. say something?
No, I can hear you. I can hear me.
Okay.
Oh.
Yeah, no, you're fine.
All right, cool.
Okay.
So, yeah, when I go out to customers' houses, I try to be as honest as possible.
Right.
And,
Obviously,
and
there's some
learned
fudging to it.
No, not really.
I kind of fudge it a little bit. Like when I go up to a table and someone asks, what's your favorite thing on the menu? I haven't eaten anything on there.
Yeah,
I don't.
I have no fucking
I'm just.
clue.
Oh, this one. Because
why should? A lot.
Yeah, they just need someone to do it. And also, I've seen a lot of people like whatever that is, so I might as well. Oh yeah, that's my favorite. You and I are only going to interact for 2 more seconds.
Yeah.
Why do I need to go into it? Well, to tell you the truth, I'm trying to stay away from sugars. Like, fuck off. Just say something.
Don't
anyway,
give
sorry.
a shit.
Right.
See, for me though, I want repeat business. Right?
Right.
I want that customer to come back to me, and so I want them to feel that I'm not going to lie to them,
Sure.
and so I just don't lie to them. And a lot of that comes from the bullshit that I saw going back from Tony.
Right.
I saw all the shady shit that can be done, and everything that can, ruin your name essentially, and let you have a coke habit.
Right. Well, I mean, the coke habit was before the name ruining.
It was.
Let's be real.
But he was already on a path of name ruining at the time.
Right.
It's like when you're a shady fuck, you're not gonna last. Right. And just like you, if you're being real,
well, I felt like there was no way. I felt like there was. Yeah, but I mean, when I was being real in the plumbing game, I felt like there was no way I could make money. You know what I mean? Like, unless I was an actual, like, legit apprentice and fucking cut my teeth that way, which I didn't have the patience for, and I didn't want to slug through poo-poo. No. And so I was like, all right, you know what I mean? Let me start working at, where did I work after that? I think
you went to phone stores.
Sears phones. Yeah, that's when I got into phones.
Yeah.
I worked for a long time in phones.
Why did you leave the phone biz?
Sales is just balls.
I hate sales. I hate sales too, dude.
Ugh.
Yeah.
And not just that, but then I did management and sales, and it's just like,
well, guys, where's your 20 pieces of flair?
Yeah, or like, telling somebody, hey, you got to make sure that you wear the right, wearing the same thing. And
I don't give a fuck.
Every time I see guys walking into like a Verizon, like I know that life so well, especially like a Verizon premium retailer, which is not it's not actually Verizon. It's a company that rents out.
That's shit.
And it's just like, I know that life so bad, and it's where I was when you're 20, when you're 21, 22, and you're young, and you can talk, but really all you're just churning shit out and whatever. Like it's an easy enough job to do. Just like with like I was saying with. I think I was saying it last week or something. When you're working as a server, the reason I work as a server now is part of it. I chose not to go to college.
Yeah,
but
hey man,
reaping the consequences of my behavior. But also because I have the flexibility to do what I want, music and podcast and whatever. I can just say, hey, and not just that, but like I have literally. There's so much high turnover in serving that I'm like. I've got a little seniority, and I've been working there since like fucking March.
Yeah.
So I'm like, hey,
I'm the boss,
right? You go sit down. But the other, so I have the flexibility, and because I do like the place, and it's only 5 seconds from my work or from my house. But anyway, there's so much turnover. Same thing with that phone business that it's just like, oh man, they're 17 to like 23. It's just like, oof, that fucking life.
Those are jobs that you have either when you're trying to figure out what the fuck you're trying to do in life, or that you're using as a secondary income while you build your stuff.
Or you're or you're in school. It's so weird to see like the older people, like that House of Cards episode where it's Robin Wright is fucking dude. I would fuck the fucking shit out of Robin right now.
His anus?
It's a her.
Oh, you see, even more how much I don't fucking love.
She was Jenny from... Wait, wasn't she Jenny from Forrest Gump? No, she wasn't Jenny from Forrest Gump.
She was...
God damn it, I'm going to Google this right now.
Okay, I think she was the Princess Bride.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah. I would also...
Who's texting me?
She's someone I might lick a taint. I wouldn't
Not
go
a taint. We're talking about assholes.
I wouldn't go full anus. I'm giving her the 1-inch taint.
Hang on.
Okay.
Okay, Google. Robin Wright.
According to Wikipedia, Robin Gail Wright is an American actress and director.
who I would eat her ass. Okay, yeah, it's this broad right
Wasn't she both, though? I thought she was both.
What do you mean she's both?
She is both Jenna and the Princess Bride As You Wish.
Maybe. This bitch.
That bitch. Yeah, she's both, dude.
Was she Forrest Gump? Let me see.
Both. Jenna, I want to lick your anus.
Yeah, she was.
Yep.
No, she looks different. Oh, she is. Okay, yeah, that is her.
Yeah.
But I'm talking current Robin Wright. Nigga, I would fucking dude, I would chew on her ass. Like I would change her life. The way I would fuck her would change her life.
Yeah, for the worse. She'd never.
But I'm saying, like, you know those times where you're just like, fucking bitch, do not fuck with me. Anyway.
Right now.
Why did we start talking about Robin?
Robin Wright.
Oh, she had an episode. There was an episode in House of Cards where she went to some coffee place and some old lady, like in her like 60s, 50s, 60s, whatever, was helping her with like the coffee and was like confused about the computer, and then what I mean, like I've seen people like that. It's a weird thing. That's scary, man. I hope those people have either people taking care of them, or it's a wife who's just like, I want something to do, or it's somebody going to school or something.
That'd be great if it was that great, but it's probably not. It's probably their husband just died or something.
It's so scary, man. Fuck, man.
That's why you have to plan. You got to work and continue and make your life as you do it, dude.
Well, I'm not doing that.
You're sort of doing it.
I'm doing it through podcasts, through music, through this stuff. Also, all this preparation is just sinking so much fucking money and just so much time. And so, dude, it costs money as fuck to do this. You know what I mean?
Are you making money back off of it?
Not off the podcast, no.
Yet?
Maybe.
Yet.
I don't know.
Maybe.
But the only way to make podcast money is to have advertisements, which is a little gay. And plus, I say everything. I say things like, that's a little gay. And so people might not, I mean, who's going to be an advertiser when I say nigga and I say gay and I talk about splitting a fish open with my dick. You know what I mean? Ladies and gentlemen out there, if you are an advertiser, and you want to hitch yourself to this wagon,
Joe's
my hat's off to you. Right, exactly. Fucking golden Long John Silver's. Did you say come on my tits?
No,
what did you
we
say?
Split fish with our dicks.
Right. But there are some ways, maybe like Amazon button, or I have some ways.
I know nothing about the advertising.
But I also have to have more listeners to do that. So please, ladies and gentlemen, share the podcast with your friends and on social media. People who like, racism and sexism.
Who like to have fun and aren't afraid of being offended.
There you go.
Everyone needs to be offended.
Fish
and you need to get over yourself consistently.
Yeah, there
every
you go.
day. As soon as you start feeling offended, stop. Go back and say, why does this matter to me?
What's wrong with me
What's wrong with me today? Don't. Now we're back on NPR.
That's what I was just going to say.
And we're going to...
Anyway, what were we talking about? So you started... So you followed him from one company to the next.
Yes.
What was the other shit?
He started his own thing out of his garage in Union City.
Why did you want to leave Mr. Rooter?
So I thought that it was
going to be more lucrative.
Well, it was more lucrative, dude. I was making like $4,000 every paycheck, every 2 weeks. So I was making a lot of money for him. And then, and at Mr. Rooter, if I didn't make jobs or whatever, I was working 7 days a week and then making no money.
Right.
And so I was like, well, this guy's going to take care of me. So I followed him over there because, I had a child to support and I was the only one working at the time. So I had to make it happen.
Right.
And so I followed him over there. I was making good money, and then he ended up, I think getting more into the coke.
Right.
And then he ended up really screwing us over where there was time. I worked for 72 hours straight, and I didn't make a damn dime because of all the chargebacks that he ended up, quote unquote, that he ended up taking off my check. I was like, man, so I stood up in the meeting. I was like, dude, this is bullshit. No, man, I can't feed my kid because of you right now.
And you knew it was him at the time?
Oh, yeah, I absolutely knew him because I was the manager. So I was right underneath another guy, and I was like, dude, no, I know what's up. And I was friends with everyone who was doing the books.
Right.
So I was like, so the company made $4,000 worth of profit, and I got paid nothing. Right. Literally nothing. Right. Or I ended up owing the company. because of the chargebacks. And so I eventually left there. And where did I go?
How scary is that to move jobs when you have a kid?
Man, it's fucking scary. But you know what?
Yeah, if desperation because you're not making, you got to get away from the sinking boat any way you can.
Yeah. Well, it's kind of you can't just say fuck this, I'm out like you did. Right. It's sort of you have to deal with it and you have to go make it happen because no one else is going to make it happen for your
That's
kid.
such an interesting, did that happen for you immediately when you had her? Like you were just like, all of a sudden, fuck, like I got to grow up now.
Yes and no. So it started to happen like once I lost the job at the metal shop I was at. And
okay.
Shit.
She wasn't born yet.
No, she was like 6 months in the womb.
Right.
And so I was like...
So still killable.
Yeah, still killable. Cool. I could have... nice strong punch to the gut would have changed
I want to talk
life.
about abortion at some point. Not with you necessarily, but that's one of those things where
I'm down to speak abortion.
Kill your baby, girl, whatever. But don't say that it's not a fucking living thing. Don't call it nothing. Because here's the thing: if somebody is pregnant and they lose the baby, we're sad.
Yeah.
I mean, there's lots of different examples. I mean, I'm not saying let's outlaw abortion necessarily, but don't call it nothing. Don't call it just fucking primordial sludge.
It kind of is. It's still just fucking bubbles and creating. It's something that can be destroyed with a no. let me back this up. Okay. Let me
feel free to kill it. I'm not saying outlaw it, but I am saying don't say it's my body. That is a body that's growing inside of you. It's not all up to you, baby.
Yeah.
I mean, kill it, feel free, but just call it killing it. That's all I'm saying. Don't say I evacuated or this and that. Call it a fucking living thing. It is a living thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Very, very true. Very true. It's just, I think that people need to have the right to be able to do it themselves.
Okay.
And do whatever. But also, it's a parasite, right? Hypothetically. If the body dies, the woman dies too. So.
Oh, really?
Well, sorry. If the woman dies, the baby dies too.
Right.
Hypothetically, most of the time. Right. Unless they're able to get the baby out of there.
Right.
So.
I just had a vision of a woman falling off a cliff, head first, and just squeezing the baby out so that the dad could catch it.
That's not
the worst thing we've thought about
it's not
or
the worst
said
thing
on
yet.
this podcast.
So getting back to my original story, off of the abortion topic right now.
So, I have more research to do, but I'm just saying.
Yes.
All right, fine. I'm not saying we have to outlaw it, but that's the thing with the gay marriage thing. Yeah, I want gays to get married, but I don't think a fucking baker has to bake you a cake, has to make his special. Okay, go to Safeway, everybody can buy, because that's not an artist doing something. But if it's my song and you want me to, I'll perform at your whatever. But or maybe not. It's my decision to perform or not perform at your wedding or at your, fucking. Jew killing party. You know what I mean? If there's a Jew killing party who wants me to come and sing, what would be a good soundtrack for a Jew killing party? I think Pony by Genuine.
Wagner.
Yeah, it'd be fucking Scorpions. The Winds of Change. No, dude, did you ever see Gentlemen Broncos?
No.
Oh my God, you need to see Gentlemen Broncos.
What is that about?
Gentlemen Broncos is the third movie from Jared Hess, the one who did Napoleon Dynamite.
Oh.
So he did Napoleon Dynamite, and then he did Nacho Libre, and everybody sucks, and blah, blah, blah. His third movie, Gentlemen Broncos, fucking hilarious.
Why does it sound
fucking
like it's about
hilarious. No, it's Sam Rockwell, one of the dudes from Flight of the Conchords, the weirder looking one. You like Flight of the Conchords, did you? Yeah, yeah. Why am I trying an accent? The guy who said "oh da," that's not a fucking. That guy. I've never really watched a lot of Flight of the Conchords, but anyway, it's fucking really funny. You need to see Gentlemen Broncos.
I will.
Really, you
Is
need
it
to
on
see Gentlemen Broncos.
Netflix or something?
I don't think so. But you can find. I was watching. What was I watching? I wanted to see Lock, Stock, and Two Smoking Barrels. It's been like 10 years since I watched it, so I looked it up online because it's like, okay, it's not on Netflix. I pay for Netflix. I pay for HBO. Sorry, I have a Hulu account, kind of. Sorry, I'm going to find it somewhere else. You know what I mean? Like, I'm going to, all you have to do is click on the link, and then it opens up a new, spammy page. You get rid of that spammy page, and then, you watch it.
Oh, I know.
There's
exactly
like VidLocker and Voodoo movies and all
yeah.
kinds of shit. So I wanted to watch, Lock, Stock, and apparently, actually, Lock, Stock, and Two Smoking Barrels is on Vimeo. So I was watching that.
Why is it not on like Prime or something like that?
Because obviously, I don't want to do Amazon Prime, by the way. I'm already paying for these other fucking companies. I don't want to fucking open a whole new thing.
It's like free 2-day shipping. See, here's how you can get advertising. Saying, Amazon, you're great. Amazon will back anything.
I think Amazon would probably be fine with me eating ass. Or
splitting fish. With... tools. Your tool, you remember?
What were we saying? You were talking about leaving.
Oh, that's how we got on that. I was originally talking about being scared, about needing a job.
Right.
Having a baby.
Right.
Left that guy.
So you left and then, no, that was the question was like, what was the feeling of like, when did that, when did that desperation come in where you're like, fuck.
Okay, so.
This is real.
It was in.
So that's it for ladies and gentlemen. That's twice. I'm gonna be cutting things out of it. Of course, this would be the first episode. I love, by the way, that the only editing that I'm doing in this podcast so far, I did have to do one editing in Jake's episode because there was a technical difficulty. But the only content editing I am now doing in this whole episode is not the splitting a fish with our dick. It's not what was it? Screaming. Screaming wet shits.
Wet shits.
It's for saying names. All right, continue.
I'm not a professional.
No.
Never claimed to be.
Well, I fucked up the first time. But this is the thing. I have to listen. I usually listen to all the episode afterwards, which is a pain in the ass. By the way, I don't want to listen to me. But like, I have to because I want to, make sure there's no technical difficulties, and then I might eat my cheese stick. And then also because
you should just have me do it. You should just send it over to me. I'll listen to it, tell you how much of a shit you are, and then.
But I have to earmark. I'm sure there's something I could do on here. I'm not going to do it live on the podcast. All right, I'm sorry.
So we're going to do some
Everyone be silent for 5 minutes while I figure out this technical thing.
Riveting.
Continue.
So.
Who's texting me?
When my wife was in labor for 24 hours, they eventually said, well, we're going to have to take her out through cesarean.
Okay.
And so we're in the operating room, and she's on the table. And so, I'm up here behind this curtain thing. Sure. And then eventually they take my daughter out, and they lift me up over the thing, and all I see is this hair, and I see a whole bunch of orange iodine shit and like guts and shit.
Right.
And I'm just like, oh fuck, I'm a father. And then she wasn't crying, so then they wanted to take her, and they took her into the thing. They brought me with her, and I was just losing my shit. I'm like, holy fuck, I'm gonna lose her.
Right.
And then I basically promised her, I'm like, if you make it, I will do everything in my power to be your father.
Right.
And that's how I became where I am now, is I'm going to do everything in my power. And so I fought and did what I could to build a life. And so I'm still trying to do that. But I would say
you've already done it.
Right there. No, I've not done it.
Yes, you have. You dumb motherfucker. Listen, she hasn't gone hungry. Like, she hasn't had rain on her face because she's sleeping in a fucking park bench.
Yet.
You're doing...
She's only 10. We got
right. I mean, you may have punched her in the face mercilessly.
Of course. Silence.
So Bridget and I, when we were talking, she said she felt it, but not right away.
Yeah.
Did you felt it right away?
I did, but only because I wasn't drugged up, I feel.
Yeah,
and
maybe that's part of it.
And because of the whole, I think, traumatizing thing of the bond that I eventually saw was like, you make it, I'll be here for you.
Right.
Right. My wife didn't really get that. She was, 24 hours labor. She had epidural. Then they just, cut her open.
Jesus.
And now they have like this heater blanket on her and she's just laying there. And so she didn't really get, and then our daughter went into the NICU for 7 days. So she didn't really get to have that first bonding experience. Okay. The only thing she really got was to be able to, breastfeed her.
Right.
But yeah, she thought the same thing. She didn't really get the instant attachment. She was like, I'm supposed to be feeling something, aren't I, as a mother?
Right.
And so, that whole thing.
Right.
But she is now. She eventually got it. It was just, I really think that beginning not being able to hold her and the first 7 days of just not being with her, and seeing your kid with tubes up her nose and shit didn't really help. So
I feel like when we're shameful about stuff, when we're shameful about thoughts or feelings, first things first, you can never be like really shameful about it because it's happening naturally. It's whatever, whether you're because you're crazy or because you're going through something or because of whatever. Like you're not responsible for that.
Yeah,
thought.
but it's a judgment, right? It's being afraid of being judged and like
right. But when we keep it closed, when we keep it hidden, it gets worse and worse and worse. You know what I mean? Like, so it compounds on itself. You know what I mean? Which is part of the reason why I appreciate Bridget talking about that and why I want to talk about, all the human stuff, because it does make that pressure kind of lessen if someone else is being honest about that thing that we're not supposed to think or not supposed to feel, you know what I mean? But the more we're quiet about it and we hide this thing, it grows in intensity and it magnifies.
I actually really, really appreciated hearing Bridget say that because it honestly clicked for me. I was like, oh, cool. Because, yeah, exactly. No one else is going to talk about it, or at least no one else does talk about it so freely. Right. And so hearing her talk about it so freely was actually really cool because it was allowing me to see, okay, we're not alone.
Right.
And I'm sure that also helps with like your conservative shit too.
Yeah, it does. I mean, that's like when I first started.
I also like rape jokes.
Yes, I do like rape jokes.
No.
But dude, I love my daughter. Rape that bitch. We're the devil.
I don't know if we could go there. I might have you do another thing, but like the worst joke. Oh no, I don't know if I could say that.
What do you mean? Yet. What do you mean? I have said all manner of the worst thing. There's only like one thing that I won't talk about that I save for like my spiritual advisors. Other than that, I talked about sticking a candy cane up my ass, all right? Fucking...
Oh, man.
You're just talking about a joke, right?
The joke is horrible. Okay,
oh,
fine.
Great.
All
Give
right,
it.
So, but here's the thing, right?
What is it, a dead baby
once
joke?
Once I find... no, it's
because
those
are...
It's close.
Oh, God.
It's it's close.
You don't have to personalize it.
I had to change it because it was about a girl. And then I changed to a boy once I had a daughter.
Oh, man. Oh...
Yeah, I'm like, I don't know if I can say that, man.
Do it!
All right, fuck it. How do you make a little boy cry twice?
Oh, no. Oh,
wipe your bloody dick on his teddy bear. So where was that line?
Oh, God. That's a good one.
Yeah, it's great. That's great, a good one. Right? But it's also super offensive, and it was even offensive to me.
Of course.
And I had to change it.
Because it was originally...
Okay.
Oh,
when I say it, girl,
dude,
I'm heard... like, I'm a bad father.
Oh, no, I shouldn't share this. This is not a joke, but it's...
Oh, no. Yes, you made me say some fucked up shit, man. You gotta say it.
The worst... Probably the worst story I've ever heard. I didn't hear it from the woman specifically.
Oh, no.
But a guy was talking about... Oh, this is a bad one.
Maybe we shouldn't do this. Are you going to bring it dark, dude?
It's
Are you
a little
make this
fucking dark.
All right, cool. I'll check off to it later.
Oh, God. So this guy shared about his girlfriend or wife when she was a baby. Her grandpa.
What? No.
Oh, this is bad.
Oh,
This is the worst thing I've ever heard.
What?
In order to open her vagina up more,
What?
Used a pair of scissors.
What the fuck?
And so the woman, even though the woman was an adult, was scarred because of that.
What the fuck? Why?
That's the worst thing I've ever heard of in my life.
That is the worst thing I've ever heard.
Holy shit.
I really hope that guy got fucking anally raped and split in half like a goldfish.
Here's the really weird part.
Oh, I fucking want to murder people like that, dude.
How does grace enter into that? Meaning, like, how do you see that grandpa
as a human?
As a human,
yeah, you don't, man. That's fucking evil in its.
Okay, but I know people personally who have molested people. Mm-hmm. I know people personally who have killed people. You know what I mean? And it's in their past, and they're they're doing the spiritual processes of it, and it's like, and I've done some horrible shit. We've all done horrible shit.
We've all done horrible shit.
But like, how do you see that person? As long as that you keep them sequestered, like in fucking prison, is it ever possible to see that person as as a human being?
I guess it depends on the amount.
I'm not saying like sit them and have a sandwich with them and play chess, but I'm saying like as long as you keep them away from the rest of the.
We all make mistakes. Nobody's fucking perfect, but it's how you deal with those mistakes. Right now, that mistake is not really a mistake. That mistake is a pretty evil fucking move. You have to go get scissors and do shit to a fucking baby.
Now, but I think mentally that person was not. They were born, in my opinion, with the capacity for that. We are all born with the capacity to do awful, horrible shit. But I do think, how do you see that? I feel no. Of course, there's a line, but I mean, like, how do you? Because I feel like we're all doing the best we can with what we've got. Even when the person, if someone gets out of their car, if someone cuts you off, when you get out of the car and like approach this fucking car and smack, fucking punch the window out and punch this person, like that's some filthy, horrible shit to do.
Absolutely. But
that person has a bad life, is going through some shit mentally, and they're doing the best they can with what they've got.
For sure. And
can we extrapolate that to all?
I feel yes, right? Someone who is, everyone is going to make some stupid shit. Some people are going to do more fucked up things than others. Right. But I don't know, man.
But maybe here's what it is. It can be extrapolated, but for other people. So like as an example, a judge who's deciding whether to kill this person or let them live in prison for the rest of their life. That person can maybe go, okay, you know what? I'll let you live
in jail
somewhere else.
Yeah. Yeah. And I get that.
But that's the judge's job. Our job is just to go, thank God I'm not that judge, because I would murder that fuck. Right?
Yeah.
So maybe it can be extrapolated, but like, okay, I can see you as a person, we'll let you live, but you're going to be away from humanity for the rest of life. And here's some books, here's some TV. That's what you get now.
I agree with that, right? Because
we're going to feed you, we're going to house you, but that's all you get.
What's the worst thing for someone who actually feels remorse, right? Is to sit with that remorse and never be able to have it say sorry or
some of these people don't.
Absolutely. And if that's remorse. the case, then fine. At least they're just living there in fucking jail and dealing with their own shit and not being able to fucking touch anyone else.
And there's also people who feel remorse but can't change the behavior. I've had that with, obviously not that, but lots of other life situations, lots of other mistakes where I'm like, Pete, stop eating pizza. Just stop. Like, you feel so much better when you don't do it, and you feel thinner and you're good and everything's fine. Pete, you're getting more pussy. Just stop. You know what I mean? But every once in a while, I just need to scratch the itch for many, many reasons. And I'm not saying that they're equatable, but I am saying equatable? Yeah, whatever. But like, it's nowhere near. But I can relate to, if I extrapolate it and let this person be a human, I can relate to, okay, remorse is one thing, but we're also talking about, are you going to do it again? And a lot of those people, even if they feel remorse, are going to do it again.
Yeah, like, pedophiles and shit like that. Yeah.
So we have to kind of keep them...
Yeah, but I mean, I'm not saying let them out.
Right.
I'm just saying let them sit with their shit. To a degree, there's some things you just fucking can't come back from. Yeah. Right. But you can still feel sorry and make that right with yourself. If
Right.
you feel fine with yourself, then you're just going to fucking have to sit with it.
Well, and also, can you, even if, so like as an example, I know people who've killed people, and they're, now that I know them through they've done the spiritual, work on it, and they've changed, and they've, and they've done work to give back to the victims of that. You know what I mean? To the family of that victim. You know what I mean?
For sure.
And sometimes it was cold-blooded, and sometimes it was through a DUI, and sometimes it was this and that. They literally, there's a guys, who are 15, 17 when they did that, and they're, 50 now, and they've been in prison this whole time. And I'm not saying they should be out necessarily, but the guys have done work, and they've tried to give to that family as best they could, and written letters, and apologized profusely, and worked, giving to there's ways you can give to. There's ways. It's okay.
Sorry.
It's all right. There's ways you can give to, give your labor to charity. You can't, obviously the state is giving you money, but like, putting money on your books or whatever, but like there's ways you can give back, and they've done that work, and I know them. When I know them, they're fucking good people.
Yeah.
Like they're douches when, what I mean? They're alcoholics and whatever, but like they're sober and they're working on stuff and like everything's okay. So I think with that, you could probably come back from it, depending on time, but like some things, if you're a molester or if you're a rapist, like that's kind of a thing. You know what I mean? Like that's a, some people are killers. Jeffrey Dahmer fucking just liked eating people. He just loved.
People are good.
Yeah. He just loved to have gay lovers over and then murder them and eat them and,
what's wrong
whatever.
with that?
But like,
how dare you judge them?
Yeah. Man, we got dark on here, dude.
You brought it. I asked you.
I didn't mean to. But like, that's the thing
Good.
about this podcast is like,
I hope you're happy.
we're going down this direction. You know what I mean? Because like, I don't like the structure. I like having, Rogan style podcasts where it's just like a long-term conversation.
I
you know
like
what
it,
I mean?
dude.
And you're just like, all right, now we're going over here. I felt like I still wanted to talk about that thing, but we'll put a pin in that, and then we might get back to it, but we might not.
I feel it's about how you deal with what you've done, right? There is that line. Don't cross that line.
Right.
Don't, and sometimes you're just going to cross that line without even knowing. But it's okay. There's
What do you
times.
mean?
There's times I do jobs, right? And I fucked the pooch on this, right? Or not anymore, but back before I had fucked the pooch on this.
Did you ever split a pooch open with you?
I have split a pooch, a chihuahua.
Oh,
open
no.
With my tuna can dick. What the fuck?
So you fucked up on a job.
I fucked up on jobs, right?
Like we all do.
But back in the past, there have been times when I was like, no, I didn't fuck up on that job.
Right.
And now I'm old enough and I'm confident enough to say, I fucked up.
And you're financially stable enough, probably?
No, not really. Not really.
But you trust
I'm getting
the
there.
process enough to go, okay, you know what? If this is going to ding me on $1,000,
I know
I
I
can
can-
make $1,000
tomorrow.
Yeah.
Yeah. I know that I'm secure enough to be able to make money. But that's the thing, right? Is customers know that even if I do fuck up, I'm going to say, I fucked up. Let me make this right for you. I apologize. And then this is, free or whatever the hell it is.
Right. Throw in a mint or two.
Yeah, here's a mint or here's a free, hour of work or something, right? It's about, now, that's really
It's the
simplistic.
gesture. It's the symbolic. Obviously, it's, yeah.
Yeah, if I murder someone, I can't just say, here's the free hour of labor.
Right. This is an IOU.
Yeah, sorry.
That's good.
This is good for a son. Enjoy.
Right.
Here's my baby.
But there are people who aren't. I remember I was listening to some talk, and this gal, like, she had killed somebody in a drunk driving, and
that sucks.
And gone to prison, and like, but the way she talked about it, like physically, I could feel the words she said were very, I'm remorseful, but there was something in the belly that just felt like she's not sorry.
Yeah.
Like, and that's creepy.
But is that she's not sorry because she can't allow herself to be wrong or to feel that guilt, because then she will fucking, collapse. Some people are just so not willing to admit that they've done anything wrong because it breaks the idea and image that they have of themselves.
Well, I think it goes to this, maybe, because I think it connects a little bit to the abortion thing. Here's how. Not I killed somebody and whatever. But I'm saying there are decisions we make as humans we can't come back from. Meaning, I had sex with somebody without a condom, and now there's a baby growing in there. Now I can be okay with abortion and whatever you want to call it, but that is something that I, like as a dude, as an example, I ultimately don't have a say on it. Like, it sucks. Yeah. She should be a little open to me saying, hey, hey, but like,
should have thought of that before, buddy. Yeah.
That's the should have thought of that before. There are decisions I've made where, like, on a smaller scale, where, like, I'm late to a job a certain amount of times. It doesn't matter if this time I'm late because the bus was fucking up. I was late 5 times before then. Sorry. Should have thought of that beforehand, right?
Yeah.
So there are some things why does that tie into the murder thing? Because it's like these people, like you're saying, like, can't live with. Like, yeah, but on a base level, some of the guys I know who have murdered, they've accepted it through the work of trying to give back to this family, and they are like, okay, this is my life now. I'm in prison. You know what I mean? And it's not, it's not like Con Air where, like, we're all locked down and, like, all I see is this one cell. But, like, and I'm not trying to say that it's a cushy life. It's not. But, it's not the end of my life, if I'm in prison for the rest of my foreseeable future. But it's like, okay, what are my options? Kill myself or accept, like, okay, well, all right, well, this is through whatever processes, and it may take years to accept it. But in my belly, it's like, okay, well, what am I going to do? I can't change it. I can't go back to that night. You know what I mean?
That's something that chick can't change, right? Or at least she's not in a point where she's willing to accept the fact that she did kill someone because of her actions of being selfish. Right. If there's a lot of people I know that just can't accept the fact that, hey, maybe you were being a douchebag. Right? Like, I'm sorry that this breaks the fourth wall of what you see, but you're kind of being a douchebag. I love you, but you're being a douchebag. And I guess, I don't know. I see a lot of people, they'll say, oh, no, it wasn't me. I didn't do that, or I didn't mean to do that, or whatever, even though everybody else can see that you fucking did that. I forgot where I was going.
Or the intention, too. A lot of people think, well, I had good intentions, so that means I made a bad decision. So, I want to be judged on my intentions, not on my actions.
Yeah.
And that's just many fucking... I bring it up all the time, but I'm going to fucking say it again, girls. And I get we have our own problems. But so many girls think, I'm a good person. Really? What have you done? What physical manifestations of I'm a good person do you have? You can't just say it because you want to believe it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, your fucking OkCupid profile may say one thing, but like, you're in reality, a lot of girls are vapid cunts.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Like, I say vapid cunt because it just rolls off the tongue. I don't mean you're a bad person, and I'll still have sex with you. But like,
I'll lick
I'll lick your asshole. But like,
sorry.
Like, a lot of women just go unfiltered. You know what I mean? Like, I think the filter is, for guys, we don't get fucked. And then that changes our... Okay, I have to change my life. You know what I mean? Like, the filter is, I'm not getting pussy, something's wrong with me. Or we go insane, and we continually think it's because of other people, and we become an incel. You know what I mean? Or we become one of those fucking, whatever. We're like, I'm going to... You ever heard of MGTOW?
No.
Men going their own way? What? Bunch of pathetic douchebags.
What is that? Just
bunch of fucking dudes who are fed up with women. Really what it is they're not fed up with women. They're fed up with not getting laid. And so what they do is they play games and they get whores and they live their life and that's it. And they don't try to date anymore. And they have a little support group or whatever, You need a support group? Hey, we're all fucking whores. Boring idiots.
We all have no personality to
right.
be able to.
But that's an example. Just like on the other side of women who are like, if you can't handle me at my worst, then you don't deserve me, bitch. Change.
Yeah.
Grow up.
You're not
like
a
you're not
princess.
right. You're not a fucking. You're the thing in between your legs doesn't mean you're a good person. You're not a fucking princess. Like you have to live in the world with the rest of us. But the filter for them is not getting laid. The filter for them at a certain point societally, for us, MGTOW, incels, we all know that they're losers.
Yeah.
We all know.
Yeah. No one loves you.
Socially, 95%, 96% of us who know are like, ugh, unfuckable dude. But on Facebook, societally, a girl is saying, you can't handle me at my worst, then you don't deserve me.
Yeah.
Apparently, over 70%. Or 60%, at least on paper, on Facebook, says, well, men really need to change. And let's, I'm going to post a meme about, hey, you know what? If someone says, what's that thing that was circling around? You know, this is what they had a picture of Marilyn Monroe or some other fat bitch. I would have fucked her. I'm just saying. What a dick I am. But they had some picture of like, with some fat girl or whatever. Not fat girl, but they had some picture of some heavier broad. Yeah. And then like, this is what beauty standards were in the 50s. Like, hey, I have curves. I'm not some skinny. Like, okay, hang on.
Oh no!
Like,
there's a difference.
I'm allowed to not want to fuck who I don't want to fuck. Number one, I'm allowed to not be into big girls. Sorry, I'm just allowed to. Just like right, just like there are women who are allowed to not want to fuck bald, half Puerto Rican motherfuckers. But the other thing is, there are women who are too skinny and can't gain weight. Yeah. And so now you're posting that meme, hey, I'm not a skinny, dumb little stick. I'm a real woman, have curves. And so now a skinny bitch is like, wait. So I'm not a real woman? Because I can't put on weight? Oh, no, I didn't. Think about other fucking people. Don't just post shit. But that's the societal. Yeah. Anyway, I'm going off on a rant.
No. I
haven't eaten my cheese stick yet.
I haven't even your phallus-shaped cheese. I love cheese.
Cheese is a magical thing.
I want to get back to your...
Do you want to piss?
Right. Please don't ask me if you want to piss as you shove cheese into your mouth. Right here, right now. I'm down. Let's take a small break. We'll come back to...
See, you're a host already, cocksucker. All right, we're going to take a little break. And I'm going to... You hear that?
Do you want to pee? Oh, God. You want to pee?
What? He's sucking on his cheese stick.
I actually took half that cheese stick in my mouth.
That's what I did with the candy cane. All right, we'll be back. I don't think we were talking about Jews.
We always talk about Jews.
The Jews.
Jews. You like Jews.
Juden.
Do you say that anymore?
Remember that? Juden.
How top.
Oh, yeah.
How top.
God, that fucking knife scene. That knife scene in Saving Private Ryan. No. Dude. Fucking hop him. Go fucking save him, you dumb piece of shit.
I'm just going to sit there. Fucking being a shit.
Oh, queer
How
ass
does he account for that?
Yeah, that's a bad one. That's a bad one.
He goes...
Why is it... You know what's weird, too? Is that I frown more... Even if that happened in real life, I frown more on the grandpa.
Why? Why? Because everyone died because of him?
What? Wait, no, not that grandpa.
Which grandpa?
Not the grandpa at Saving Private Ryan. This grandpa we were talking about a little while ago.
Oh, fuck that grandpa.
Yeah. I feel more like killing that motherfucker.
I want that
than someone letting someone else die,
yeah,
or even a killer. It's so weird. I mean, I know that makes sense. I'm not saying one's worse than the other or whatever, but
wait, grandpa doesn't make sense. Grandpa definitely doesn't make sense. Grandpa is broken.
Yeah, grandpa's fucking broken.
Broken, and he needs to just fucking just go away. I'm not a person who is like, oh, I'm gonna kill you and blah 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 blah. But I just don't think he when that happens, then there's obviously something so wrong with you at a grandpa level. When you're at grandpa level, that means that this is not the first kid you've done this shit to.
Right.
It means that you've been doing this for a long ass time, and you deserve to be castrated.
Right.
So. That's fucking my feelings.
You said you want.
Yeah. So,
dude, we're just.
It's coming back from the dark.
I'm sorry, everybody.
We pee. We come back. We be dark.
My cheese stick now tastes so much worse. Anyway, you said you wanted to ask about something?
Well, more I wanted to tell you of the picture that I have of Sheldon in my head.
Okay. I'm ready.
And so the picture that you I'm just imagining just this super Asian guy, like, and not super Asian, but you know, like the worst.
What, with like the fucking, like a Raiden? He's got a Raiden hat.
But like with this lustrous flowing mane. Like,
dude, his hair
80s.
is terrifyingly beautiful. You could stare into his hair for hours.
It's like that.
It's this black, feathered. In fact, fuck it. I have a picture right now.
Show me him.
Because he was in the band. We were in a band for a long time together.
I really want him to fit the description in my mind.
All right, hang on. Let's.
I like not knowing who's on there.
Well,
not seeing pictures.
Well, do you want me to show you him?
I want to see him.
All right, hang on.
Although you're probably going to ruin it for me.
Well, just maybe,
like
lower your whatever. Here we go.
My expectations.
So we've got this person. There he is. Look at that fucking face. Look at that goddamn face.
Oh, fuck. What the fuck? That is not how he looks like in my mind at all. You ruined it. I hope.
Well, look at that fucking mane. God damn it. Let me look at some more photos. Let's look at some more photos, see if I can find a real goddamn good one.
Not Tony Iommi.
Tony Iommi?
Not Tony Iommi. What the fuck is the guy's name? So
what a racist you are.
Asians are all
I do love my sweet, sweet Sheldon, dude. I swear to God, I need that fucking... He said he wants to come back. I want to have him on the fucking podcast again.
Yes.
Hang on, there he is.
I really wanted to be on.
Look at that. Look at that fucking mane. God damn it. No.
If you're having two Proud Boys on, I feel you should have two hosts.
Hang on.
You're so into looking at Sheldon. This is you. You're like mentally masturbating right now. Oh, Sheldon.
Of course I would. Look at that fucking. Look at that goddamn. Look at that fucking hair. He looks like Liu Kang.
Oh, fuck yeah, he does.
Liu Kang.
Dude, he would. He really does look like Liu Kang, man.
Mortal Kombat. Dude, he really. That fucking hair, too. I swear to the Lord.
I really want to go.
I swear to the
Mortal
Lord,
Kombat
my God. Now. What?
I want to go play Mortal Kombat now.
Yeah.
Let's just leave here and go.
But yeah, so that's Sheldon. I love him with all my heart.
Yeah, he's not. He doesn't.
He wants to talk about. He was like, because he's so smart, and I'm so sorry. It was my first episode. He was so much quieter. Yeah, and I'm sorry.
Is that your problem or was that his problem?
Part of it his, because he's very like wise.
Back here.
A little bit. I have to, but like also, I could have turned him up more, but I didn't know it at the time. But that's okay. I've gotten better at it.
Yes.
Good job, me.
Yeah.
But yeah, he wants to come and talk about immigration. He's just like I just follow in his, you know what I mean? Because I went over. He showed me how to like change my oil and like all that stuff. He's just like a smart motherfucker, you know what I mean?
That's
like,
awesome.
And he's just like a dude, and I just love him with all my heart.
Anyway. I like him a lot. I'd like to hear more from him at a louder volume.
Yeah, right. And and we have good, we have good conversation. We have,
So
he's my sweet boy.
I want to ask you.
I want to put him in a bassinet.
Don't.
No,
why do you always want to dress people?
A baby Bjorn. I want to put him in a baby Bjorn and just walk around. He's not that small, but just like I just want to walk around with him.
He looks muscular as fuck. He looks like super ripped.
Yeah, he's a big boy. I'll give him a little lolly. Give him a little lollipop. Cut open his vagina.
He brought it back.
See? Amazon can't get on that. Nobody's fucking...
I think they were on it up until you
started. O.com. Jesus. No one's going to sponsor this shit.
4chan will. 4chan will probably sponsor this.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Fucking...
So I really want to ask, how did you even make contact with the Proud Boys? How did this come up?
I just sent him a message.
Now that you're eating fucking cheese.
I just sent him a message. I just went online and was like, where's some water? Hang on.
Right there. Peter's gonna drink a giant gallon of water. Chug it, bitch, chug it. Oh my God.
Oh yeah.
Are you moist?
Yeah.
Are you moist?
Did the burps come through?
No.
Episode
before.
4?
Yeah. They did. I could hear what you had eaten.
That's all.
It sounded a lot like shame.
This is
Shame and sadness.
the sonic manifestation of
regret.
Right.
Why do I
So I had what were you saying?
Proud Boys. How'd you get them?
Had I just go online and message them. So you hadn't heard? Had you heard of Proud Boys before then?
Not this.
Oh, okay. Well,
But
yeah, they're not that bad. They're not that bad. Again, like I was saying, they're kind of fratty or whatever. But like,
yeah, well, I just hate fratty boys anyway. Not hate, but
no, I hate. I don't like frat boys either. But like, these guys, they want to be. They don't want to feel. Here's what it is. More than anything, it seems. And I'm going to have them on the podcast, whether you fucking people like it or not. Suck my dick. Everyone, it's my fucking podcast. I'll do what I fucking want with it. And if you don't want to listen, don't listen. I don't give a fuck.
What's worse, cutting open vaginas? Proud Boys. Which ones?
Jesus Christ.
They both have a weird platform now.
I like how it's so nonchalant. Do you think? No. All right. No. I'm not going to do it anymore.
Where is that line?
Do you think it was like? Do you think it was like? Crayola scissors?
Oh! No! And this is why we'll see you in hell. You're going to go bunk with grandpas where you're going to go.
Jesus Christ.
You're going to be top bunk with grandpa.
At least something would happen to my privates.
Probably scissors.
Right.
Scissors.
All right, we need to stop.
I hope she doesn't listen to this. Like that's
I mean there's all right. Jesus Christ.
So, no, I have never heard of Proud Boys. I didn't know anything, but I also I've been a lot happier. Like I got really fucking into politics when Trump, started fucking running and all that shit. I was like, a big Bernie guy.
Okay.
Right. And that's
I was at first too. I talked about this with Alex last time. I was at first too, and then I begrudgingly voted for Hillary. But I wouldn't. I think
I just didn't want Trump.
I would now with what because after that, I think my ex called me and she was crying the night Trump got elected, and she was like, there's a race, we're all gonna die, and blah, blah. Yeah, and I'm just like, yeah, I don't think it's that bad. Yeah. I don't think it's that bad.
We're not gonna die.
And then that kind of opened me up, and I was like, again, I saw a couple of Milo Yiannopoulos videos, and I'm like. Because anytime I'm a contrarian, I'm a shithead, and anytime a lot of people believe something, I immediately am like, hang on. Let me look at the other side. Even though it's smart people who I love with all my heart sharing this article or this, and I'm like, that's a slant, that's clickbait, or blah, blah, blah. And so I started looking at some Milo Yiannopoulos videos, and I'm like, yeah, I mean, he's kind of he's a douche, kind of, but he's not. He just doesn't like the immigration or illegal immigration.
Yeah, but what's his thought on it is the illegal immigration, but he gets kind of racist-y with it, doesn't he?
Milo?
Yeah.
No, he'll say some race jokes, but we all do.
Okay, but are they in joke or are they in...
No, I think, they are in
There's
joke.
A difference.
They are in joke. So as an example, and I don't think identity should matter as much. Mm-hmm. I think context should matter more. Man. But he is married to a black man.
What?
Yeah. Isn't that strange?
Huh.
So,
maybe he just really wanted to dominate a black man.
No, if you've seen Milo at all, nothing about him is dominating. Aww. He talks about getting, like, his fantasy of getting fucking, pile drive by 5 black men. Like, that's,
that's love.
Yeah. Well, no, that's a good bottom. I love a good bottom. Any you bottoms out there, email me at conservatishpodcast@gmail.com. I will fuck next. Your stupid brains out. Anyway,
and then he'll lick the anus.
But dude, you gotta lick ass. Nope. Don't be a prude.
I'm even less okay with anus from a man. Man anus. There's no fourth wall there.
No, have you ever seen? I don't know if I told this. Have you ever seen hair on a girl's asshole?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, where you open up the cheeks and it looks like a child's drawing of the sun.
Oh, no. Honey, go get me tweezers.
Not just, baby, shave your ass. Like, do what you got to do. Oh, it's so sad. You have to spend the $40 to $60 to Brazilian yourself. Oh, it's so sad. If you and I are on the street and someone comes up to attack us, who's going to get fucking probably murdered? Me. Oh, you poor thing.
Yeah, but then she's getting raped.
No, she's probably getting away or I'm going to defend us. So I'm just saying there's give and take.
I don't think so.
You shave your asshole, you wax your asshole, and all get pummeled by a man. And I'll protect us. How's that? I'll be in charge of the physical dominance and physical protection of me and the family. Just wax your fucking asshole. So it's not that difficult.
If her asshole is not waxed, then you're not going to protect her.
No, I'm not going to leave her asshole. No. Because, I don't want,
Flavor savers.
Ugh. One time I was sticking my finger up a girl's ass, and I felt a little, something.
A little
pushback.
This is like...
At least it was solid.
Play-Doh.
And I pulled it out and just, looked at it, and I was like, okay, well, I'm not going to, I just wanted to confirm, because I was eating her pussy at the time. I just wanted to confirm that there wasn't poo-poo on my finger. But other than that... This is a weird podcast.
I am really, really not.
What were we talking about? Oh! I started looking up Milo videos.
Oh yeah.
Jesus. And I'm like, yeah. I mean, he's kind of an ass, but he's kind of a gateway druggist. That's why I was saying, he's like Nirvana. He's just like, oh, okay, but on a different basis. It's more like gets your attention.
Okay.
Is very flamboyant and very shitty on purpose to be funny and to be provocative.
Okay.
But underneath, he believes these things. I think he's too tactless. I think he's too much. And I like more of a Ben Shapiro, Joe Rogan, Steven Crowder, these type of, I can listen to a lot of these things. But
Joe Rogan always sounds so pretentious to me.
Yeah, he does.
He just is always... I want to get behind him and listen to him.
But he's not... I mean, but
I just can't.
Where was an example of you think?
Mostly his stand-up. His stand-up when he doesn't feel right.
I don't like his stand-up really very much at all.
I haven't heard his podcast.
Oh, no, I'm talking about his podcast. You got to get on his podcast. You got to start listening.
Is it on Spotify?
I don't know.
If you send me the link,
Do you listen on Spotify?
Spotify?
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm on everywhere. Oh, by the way, I guess Google Play was having some issues. I mean, it's going to be 2 weeks before this comes out. So hopefully Google Play has fixed itself. But yeah.
There's a bunch of updates and shit, so maybe that's your problem.
To Google? No, apparently Joe Rogan's podcast was having a problem too. So it's a Google Play problem. Okay. Anyway, why were we talking about that? Oh, and so I started, after Trump got elected, I was like, let me see if he's actually... Because he's racist. I was like, okay, let me just look online and just dig. Mm-hmm. And so I've dug. And, he's tactless. He's emotionally immature. He's fucking childish. He takes things way too personally. He's insecure about his finger size and his dick size. He's insecure about his big fucking pudgy ass. Mm-hmm. But does that mean we're all going to die? No, I don't think so.
It does if people take him... Not to the degree of we're all going to die. But if people are taking him seriously...
Which people, though?
And he's being a provocateur. But
true.
The people who have the power, or at least who have the power, we all have to vote, quote unquote, people are seeing it, and it's sort of making them feel emboldened to say blah, 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 blah.
I don't think so. Here's why. And your mouth needs to be in front of the...
Sorry. The deeper I am... Continue.
The deeper you're in, the more I push
Happier. Back. Who's the bottom?
That was a joke about...
Who's the bottom?
I was just saying... You, if we fuck, you're going to lick my ass. I don't give a fuck.
Not touching your taint. I mean, all right.
What was I saying? Oh,
Anus.
I don't think people are racists are emboldened. These motherfuckers they've been having KKK rallies all the time for forever. You know what I mean? And they've gotten smaller and smaller and smaller. And I don't think the whole like the Charlottesville, it's not a good thing what happened, and it's not a good thing of the reaction either, though. And I think that he should have instead of, I think he's too defensive. Trump, I think, instead of going, well, hang on, there were people. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. He's childish. But I think there's enough people around him and enough of an infrastructure. There's enough of an infrastructure. Hang on.
Of childish people.
To protect, sure. But to protect us from his childishness and to let just the good shit through. Because I think he has done good shit. I know.
What?
I know.
Okay. So
the North Korea thing, as an example, not. I think he has exposed more of the media bullshit. Mm-hmm. I mean, you can't say, okay, as an example, by saying it's fake news, then that means that the media is they're getting attacked. Hang on. You and I have already talked about how even just us sharing things without a whole lot of like, do you personally trust the media? Does that mean you have to be on one side or another? No, but the nigga's right about that. I'm sorry. Yeah. He's not right about a lot of things, but the nigga's right about that shit.
You can be right and not be at end of days all right? He can't say everything is fake news that goes against him.
No, I agree.
When that's what he's saying. So yeah, maybe.
No, he absolutely is a cheating, childish asshole with tiny dick.
Yes.
But does that mean he shouldn't be? Does that mean I would prefer now, knowing everything, hindsight 2020, that I would prefer Hillary? I don't think so.
Okay, I will give it to the fact that I didn't want to vote for Hillary. I really didn't, but I really didn't want fucking
But
Trump.
she has a vagina, so that means she's morally superior.
Yeah, I know a lot of cunts with vaginas. Man.
Yay! Yeah,
I'm fine with, whatever. I don't necessarily think it would have been... I don't know.
I know.
Kind of would have been better.
It's nuanced, isn't it?
Yeah, it kind of would have been better, but it sort of would have been better in only the fact that we wouldn't be going through such traumatic bullshit, such a traumatic change. It probably would have been more of the same
what's an example of the... Right, exactly. Yeah. But what's an example of the traumatic shit? Because here's why. I feel like a lot of the traumatic shit is coming from the coverage on it and the fact that
people do build it up, for sure.
And the coverage, and not just that, but he's too accessible.
Trump?
Yeah. Meaning he's constantly on
fucking
Twitter
and shit. Yeah.
Constantly like, hang on. Now, at the same time, did I prefer it when past presidents are embroiled in all kinds of controversy and all they get up is they get up and they say the script that someone else wrote? No, because that's vapid and that doesn't have any beef to it and no truth, and that's just jerking themselves off. We're doing so well. Boom. He already does that enough. But so at least there's some transparency more, but he has too much. With that fucking Twitter account.
It's a whole pendulum thing, right? We're going from one side to the complete fucking opposite.
Right. But that's why I don't think, like, there are so many people who are like, they change their anger at him going from he's a dumbass to he's the devil. He's malicious or he's just, incompetent. You can't really be both. Right. And there are some things like North Korea and with stupid fucking economy and stuff, that a Republican stance, not necessarily I'm a Trump supporter, but that a Republican stance works better for. One of those right now, anyway, is free speech.
In what way? Wait, can you?
So, let's see. So the people who are wanting to shut down speech right now are not the Republicans.
Yeah. And I heard you talking about that too before with Bridget. Yes, it has sort of switched over from being one side to the other. But really, it's anybody who's not in power, right? If they're saying something like you're representing something that I don't really agree with, they're going to be the most vocal because they are triggered to do it. Right.
But if we agree that we want free speech, we either have it for everybody or for nobody. I don't like the shit of like,
yeah, for sure.
This is hate speech. Like, hang on.
Who says so?
Yeah. Like, and just because I made some fucking race jokes, does that mean I'm racist? No. I'm a little racist, but I'm more racial, I'm going to say. But like, just because I made some race jokes, that's not hate. If I call a black person a nigger on purpose to their face,
and say,
spitefully, then I'm a piece of shit racist.
Yeah, to degrade them.
But if I say, nigga, what up, my nigga? Like, that's not the end of the goddamn world. Like,
so I was talking...
Just because someone feels something... Anyway, sorry.
Yeah, but here's the thing, right? If let's say you were fat all your life. Let's just say that's what happened, okay?
This is a weird fantasy you're taking us.
So, I'm going to... More spank bank material. Right. Let's just say you're fat all your life, right? And so someone calling you, hey, fat fuck... is going to sort of trigger you, right? Because they're trying to say something in a way to make you feel like you are less than that person, or just to hurt you for whatever fucking reason. Right. And so I was talking about with, actually my new guy, who is black. I was like, well, what's okay? When is it okay for me to say, the N-word or whatever the fuck? And he's like, it's not okay, and it's not even okay for us to say it. Hypothetically, I'm like, well, then why the fuck are you all saying it if it's not okay? I don't say it. unless I'm rapping in a song, right? Because you guys are already fucking saying it.
Right, but here's why I think it is okay. It's okay for me to say the only argument that I've heard, a valid, like the only really marching song of why it's not okay is because it hurts some people's feelings.
Yeah.
I was called fat for a long time, and I was ridiculed bad. I was made fun of bad. In 5th grade, 6th grade, 7th grade, I was alone and I was chastised and I wasn't fucked and I was just, and I mean, not that you should be fucked in 7th grade, but you know what I'm saying?
You
like
should be fucked.
But like my life was affected and I hated myself and I had a low self-esteem, and I would have found a way to find that low self-esteem anyway. But that was the way it was. So does that mean that we shouldn't make the Nutty Professor?
No, but also just because you were fat doesn't mean that, you know, your people are always being shit upon, you know, and fucking shot and killed. And fat people are not getting arrested at a much higher rate than not fat people, right?
Okay,
if anything,
but let's dig into that a little bit, because we'll come back to the other stuff. But let's talk about that a little bit. Okay. I actually know a lot of Mexicans and blacks and whites too who are in prison, and they're guilty.
Yeah, they've done some
I love them with all my heart. I love them with all my heart.
Yeah.
But they're not in there because the man.
Yeah.
They're in there because they made decisions.
But they made decisions in order to do some. Not all of them. Not all of them. 100%. I'm not going to generalize. But I also know what it's like in order to lie, cheat, and steal to support your family. And
Absolutely.
do whatever the fuck it takes.
Sure.
So I just wasn't caught. Right?
Sure.
Like that's the difference.
Okay.
And was I not caught because I am white looking, Mr. Blue Eyes White Bread? Or what, you know, because I have been stopped by cops and been totally let go. But now that I got a black dude riding with me. And that happens to black people. Now that I got a black dude riding with me, I have had cops follow me in my work vehicle. And I'm just, okay. And I've walked up to customers with him. I've walked up first, and then they have him come up after. Or he's been there, and then I've come up after, and I have seen faces go from one side to the complete other. And the way that they treat me and the way that they treat him is completely different. I'm not saying that's for everything, and he also doesn't help his case that he's got fucking long-ass dreads and is wearing a fucking beanie and doing all this shit.
Sure.
But I won't...
probably smokes a lot of weed, doesn't he?
He does. I don't know. I don't think he smokes weed at work. I know he does smoke.
Okay.
I know he does smoke.
All right.
Weed.
And
I know he comes from.
And he's from the. Okay, interesting. Because here's what I want to come back to. Real ass black people know better. They know, just like when a girl has power over you, you know. It may be subconscious, but power corrupts. And when a black guy knows, I can make this person on their heels immediately just by saying, "Excuse me?" Or, "What do you mean, you people?" I can. Now this person's on their power. Fucking corrupts, and I know that obviously the power of being able to beat somebody, you know, as a cop or whatever, is way worse. But let's not make believe that power doesn't exist. Let's not make believe, because real ass motherfucking black people, like when you get a couple of black people alone. Oh, that's fucking Charlie. Yeah, he's a fucking untrustworthy. Yeah. Oh yeah, he's untrustworthy. Oh, that's some shady shit. Oh, that's some shady shit. I'm not saying that it's. I am generalizing.
Yeah,
but
it's a generalization.
But hang on, like,
yeah.
So does that mean that black people are second class citizens? No.
No.
But just because they're arrested more, okay, maybe it's because they're doing some more shit. Yeah, I'm sorry.
But what's the reason that they're doing more shit?
Okay, but even if it's not, hang on.
Okay.
Because that is a good point. Maybe it's because to feed their family, or maybe it's because they grew up in that life, and that's the only thing that was modeled for them. We'll get to that. Let's put a pin in that and put that aside. Even if it was that, if I put my hand on a hot stove and it's hot, prejudice is not necessarily a bad thing. Or really, it's like, hang on.
60% more likely to be able to, if they pull over a black person, they're more likely to be able to get into something because it's whatever percent, 40% likely that they're going to get something.
Okay, say that's the case. Wouldn't it be appropriate for a black guy to be a little untrustworthy of cops?
Yeah. But
right, because experience and because of the messages put out there. But experience as well. If a black guy gets pulled over more often, He's going to be untrusting of a fucking cop. Well, guess what? I'm sorry, but more black people are doing some shit. Like, and I'm not saying they're bad people.
No,
I get it. Fucking do it. You know, but I am saying, like, hang on. If I put my hand on the black stove enough times, like, am I not allowed? So, like I was saying with that thing, like, if more often, and possibly could be perception, but like, I'm Patrice O'Neal, my favorite comedian of all time, big black guy.
I just started listening because of you.
He's fucking amazing.
Great.
Listen to his rants on Asian people. Listen to his rants
I can't wait.
on Asian people.
Awesome.
Just look up Asian Patrice O'Neal.
Okay.
He goes off, and he says, "How come?" He's fucking really funny, but he says, "How many times do I have to have the same experience with the same type of person before I'm allowed to prejudge that person? How many times does a black guy have to be treated unfairly by a cop, by different cops, before he's allowed to be prejudiced against cops?" I'm not saying that prejudice against cops is not valid, but, and maybe it's each feeding each other, but like, I'm sorry, but like, you know, you look at First 48 or whatever, like, you know, and more often than not, it's a black guy. But I'm not saying that white people aren't doing that. It's not all one-sided.
It's not.
White people are doing some shady shit too. Mexicans, everybody. But like the motherfuckers I know from prison are guilty as fuck. And I love them with all my heart. And I would trust them with, you know what I mean? Like, but like, the motherfuckers are guilty.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I mean, but also at the same time, man, I mean, I'm not trying to get like, you know, whatever, or apologetic or say whatever. Sure. I'm just saying.
You're a bleeding heart liberal faggot.
Yes. My thing is, I more try to understand people's experiences, right? That life experiences and the shit that we've been through makes us who we are today. Sure. All the fucking bullshit, the
good, the bad, the ugly.
Everything. Yeah. Right? So if it's been a bunch of generations of being shat upon and being not able to get whatever, or being prejudged just because you're black, and or whatever, and then instead of working, I mean, I don't necessarily know if there was anything they could have done, but trying to work to fix that stuff, they are stuck in the system of, well, fuck it, I'm not going to do this anyway. Nobody's going to fucking hire me. I got to go make something for myself, or I'm going to die and starve, and my family's going to starve. So they, you know, work out what has been taught to them. Man, it's just been a cycle. So yes, maybe you are correct in how many times do I have to have the same thing, but what is the underlying reason for those actions? What is the underlying cause of...
And let's address that as a society. At the same time,
it's hard.
At the same time, it doesn't matter.
Okay.
Here's why. Remember that Michael Jackson South Park episode?
Yes.
Over and over in that episode, they're like, "Oh, he had a bad childhood. He had a bad childhood. He had a bad childhood." And they're like, "It doesn't matter. Don't molest kids."
Yes.
That's a great point they made. He had a bad childhood. He had a bad childhood. Yes. He was abused as don't touch kids.
Yeah, I'm sure Grandpa Scissors
had a bad that nigga was beat. Probably, maybe.
I'm sure he also had his.
And let's address that issue, but that doesn't mean, like, let's stop the bleeding now. Oh God. Whoever's no.
I know, it's my mind. That was my fault. I know you weren't making a correlation, but I did.
No, I appreciate it. You know I appreciate it. Anyway, I'm not trying to sound like fucking Alex Jones or anything. I'm just saying, like, let's be real. Let's be fucking real.
And
I'm
I'm not trying to say that the cause makes it okay. I'm just saying that maybe the reason that 60% of black people, or, you know, whatever the percentage is, that black people are in jail more is because of the past history of always having to make it on their own, always trying to, you know, sell drugs, do whatever the fuck it takes in order to feed your family.
Okay.
They get caught more because that was what they had started out with. They had to fight and do whatever the fuck it took in order to get it, and so they were caught more often because, well, there were some racist fucking cops.
Absolutely, for a long fucking time.
Yes,
and the pendulum swinging, and I get that, and I respect that.
So the history.
At the same time, I'm going to go to the filter thing, like with guys and girls. So if a white guy is lazy at work, we both have known lazy people who are black, white, Mexican. Not any fucking Chinese, though, for some reason. Maybe.
Less so with the
Less
Latinos, I feel.
Yeah, well, you're doing physical labor.
Yeah.
I've known,
Oh,
yeah.
sorry.
But, but like, we've known, so what is the societal filter? When we hear of what was that white guy, remember a few months ago, a 30-year-old living with his parents.
Oh, sued his parents
out.
Or whatever.
Right, a little fucking
yeah.
queer.
What an
you know,
asshole.
and I don't mean queer like he likes dicks,
No,
but I'm just queer like an
piece
asshole.
Of shit human.
Whatever.
Not piece of shit. But
So,
useless, racist.
so societally, do you think that could happen to a black guy? Come on. Now? Over the last 5 years, do you think that we could ridicule and chastise a black guy who's 30 for living with his family?
Yes.
No.
I
Fuck,
would.
are you out of your fucking mind?
I absolutely would.
We
And
wouldn't be allowed to.
The fact that he's
because
black
we don't
has nothing to do with it.
understand. No, I think we should, is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
But I'm saying most people would be like, most white people, and would be like, I don't want to share that
Well,
story.
it's because
I won't
they're
share that
afraid.
article. I won't share that because
You're
of
afraid
the
of being
filter.
viewed,
Because
yeah.
of the fucking filter. The filter for white guy is you get fucking chastised or you get, you're not, whatever. All I'm saying is if the human, like we all are looking for loopholes and excuses for our behavior. Mm-hmm. If everybody, not just my family, but everybody in society says I've had it worse, then I'm going to lean back on that. It's much easier. I've done it.
Yeah.
I've fucking done it.
Yeah.
I mean, I was irresponsible and I'm still kind of irresponsible in a lot of ways. But like when it's easier for me to be irresponsible, I will find a way. If you tell me it's okay to, don't worry about rent this month, okay, then I won't.
Yeah.
But if I don't have any other fucking choices,
Yeah.
if this is my only option, I will work harder and more desperate. Right, but if I have some haunches to rest on, I'm gonna fucking rest on the haunches.
But why are you assuming that everyone is resting on their haunches?
I'm not assuming that but I'm saying there are
people who will.
Yes.
Yes, absolutely. But
Right.
why does everyone have to suffer because those fuckfaces? Right? Maybe it's not the fact that it is every, black person or whatever is being or whatever is being lazy. Mm-hmm. Maybe it is the fact that there are certain roadblocks, or at least they have found that one person in their path that is going to just be, I'd rather do this white dude rather than this black dude, just because of the simple fact that I have the past quote unquote experiences as we do as a culture.
Let's bring it to that. This is getting really weird now. We're getting deep.
I'm down. Come at me, bro. And I don't know what I'm talking about. Just going over.
No, I know me neither.
Yeah. I don't know what the fuck I'm.
We're ignorant douchebags. La 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 la. But don't worry, we're mostly cis hetero. I mean, I think I've seen Will's vagina before, but split open like a fish. But like anyway. Let's take that example.
Okay.
He doesn't. So whoever the he is, doesn't help his. They doesn't help his. Doesn't help theirs case with the dreads.
Yeah. Yeah.
Do you trust a white kid with dreads? I do not.
I don't trust a white kid with dreads just because of the life choices he's made. It has nothing to do with him personally. Well, it does have to do with him personally.
Exactly.
Why are you making those
we're
decisions?
allowed to judge each other on shit? Okay, let's extrapolate a little. It's a little more abstract. But if I go on a date, I do have to smell good. I do have to shower. I do have to make sure I'm dressed nicely.
What you put out there.
What I put out there, the message of whatever the fuck. And not just that, but if I know I'm a fat guy and people are gonna, there's a better chance that I'm not gonna be fuckable, just straight up on looks, I have to up my other shit. I have to smell fucking nice. I have to talk my way into sexy, and I can do it. But I have made my spidey senses better. You know what I mean? Because of whatever. And not just that, but I can't just... A fat girl, as an example, these days, the whole... Going back to the fat girl thing.
Curvy.
I'm sorry, ladies, I apologize. What a couple of fucking assholes.
I already have a wife.
Smell my finger. But all I'm saying is...
Daddy?
Jesus. All I'm saying... What the fuck? All I'm saying is... there are, as far as the curvy girl online these days, the curvy girl online these days is getting a message on, and you'll find the message that you want to find, right? Like I was saying, if you'll find the loophole, you'll find the haunches to rest on. there are a lot of curvy girls that are like, you know what? If you don't accept me the way I am, then fuck it. You know what I mean? Then you're the problem. Like, not necessarily, boo. Like, you do have to, if you know that you're not great, like if a guy knows he's got a tiny pee-pee, he needs to be fucking amazing at giving head. Like, he needs to be fucking Mr. Tongue.
Licking anus.
He needs to have a fucking Yelp page with fucking, this nigga made me
5
come
stars.
48 times. Right. And if that's the case, right? So, let me find my way back to these important racial topics. What a couple of assholes. All right, but all I'm saying is, that motherfucker is not helping his case with that. And it's not because, like, black people have to fight harder in that instance. It seems like, well, no, I just don't trust motherfuckers with, untucked shirts and dreads.
Yeah, it is the same sort of what you put out there you are going to be judged on.
Right.
When I used to have a mohawk and wore fucking, all the dark goth shit or whatever the fuck, I had been pulled over. I had been stopped by cops.
Right. Right.
But now that I don't have long hair or whatever, I haven't been stopped for no reason. Obviously, when there's reasons for it, I haven't been stopped. But that was the other thing. In the same sentence, when I was talking with dude, he said, he was talking about how
it's never okay to use the N-word, right? That's what he said.
To a degree, but no. My point is, he was saying about how they get stopped more, how black people get stopped more often.
Okay.
He was like, "Yeah, man, I got stopped right here in this parking lot." I was like, "Oh, wow, that's so weird. Why did he stop you?" He's like, I was just, smoking a joint or whatever."
Exactly.
I was like, "Bro,
thank you very fucking much." That's what I'm saying.
Stop breaking the law, asshole.
That's what I'm fucking. And that goes to everybody. That goes to white people, black people, Mexican, whatever. If you're looking for a loophole, you'll find it.
Yes.
You know what I mean? And why are we?
See what you're talking about.
You know what I mean? Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, with resting on laurels and whatnot, it doesn't necessarily negate the fact that those people, the idiots of the certain whatever,
make it
kind
bad.
of fucked it for everyone else.
Right. But the same thing goes for cops.
For sure.
Sorry,
there are some
same
asshole
percentages.
cops, and I know a lot of good cops too.
There you go.
Yeah, for sure.
Right.
But you can't generalize everything, right? Maybe it is the fact that, hey, people have been generalized and they do have a thing. And yes, there are those fuckfaces who have ruined it for everybody else. But maybe there is still some truth to the fact that they are starting off at a lower branch. Right, or at least
maybe because I know there are successful motherfucking black people.
Absolutely, I'm not
very
saying
successful
that they can't
black people
be.
and very successful Republican black people.
Is that not because maybe they have lucked out to a degree, that they haven't already started off from a point of, hey, I need to fucking lie, cheat, and steal and sell drugs in order to get my life?
No, so possibly, obviously, but everything is possible. But like, there's Larry Elder. You ever heard Larry Elder? Mm-hmm. So he's a black commentator and Republican, like, loudmouth fucking, good speaker. And he tells this story, and I might put it on the podcast, but like, or put it on the album, I was thinking. But he tells the story. Well, fuck it. You know what? I want to play it.
Let's do it.
Yeah, let's play it because the way he says it is so good. And I never
I'm gonna eat my cheese here. Who is that?
I don't know.
I know it's just...
So here's the video. Let's see.
My aunt in Detroit, she kind of
no, it's not
almost
that.
like Jesse Lee. People would drop in and talk with her because she was so motivational.
Hang on.
While riding through Baltimore,
here we go.
Glee, I saw a young boy. So I went home.
Here it is. It's almost there. Thank you, everybody, for your patience.
That's what editing is for.
No matter what anybody says to you,
okay.
Nobody can hurt your
This is Larry.
Without your permission. We were in class, high school, and we were reading this poem. And the poem went like this. While riding through old Baltimore so small and full of glee, I saw a young Baltimorean keep a looking straight at me. Now I was young and very small, and he was no whit bigger, and so I smiled. But he poked out his tongue and called me nigger. I saw the whole of Baltimore from May until September. Of all the things that happened there, that's all that I remember. Well, I was pissed. Teacher was pissed. Class was pissed. Everybody was pissed. Teacher talked about how this was going to permanently stay in this kid's psyche, that his self-esteem was always going to be low as a result of this. He'll always think of himself as a second-class citizen as a result of this. So I went home. My mom was in the kitchen stirring a big pot of greens. I'll never forget it. I said, Mom, we read this poem in class. I want to get your reaction to it. She goes, what is it? I said, it goes like this. While riding through old Baltimore so small and full of glee, I saw a young Baltimorean keep a looking straight at me. Now, I was young and very small, and he was no whit bigger, and so I smiled. But he poked out his tongue and called me nigger. I saw the whole of Baltimore from May until September. Of all the things that happened there, that's all that I remember. My mother said, Larry, what a darn shame he allowed something so trivial to spoil his vacation. Whole different attitude than the teacher.
But that takes a strong woman who knows.
Now, was that woman educated? No, because he talked about it. Larry Elder talked about his mom's education and his parent. His dad would work fucking 70 hours a week to support his family, breaking his back. His mom was not educated. He had a bad fucking break, and yet that's where he comes from, and that's the story he told, and that's the way his mother taught his kids. And in that bad neighborhood that Larry grew up in, he was surrounded by motherfuckers who had it bad in the same exact situation and decided to go, you know what? I'm not going to fight. You know what? I'm not going to do it.
Yeah. It is pretty easy to rest back on your laurels, especially when you already have a bunch of shit happening to you, right?
Sure.
Like I agree that there are some people who just sort of check out because it's easier to do that.
Yeah.
And there are others who are going to work their ass off in order to make something of themselves.
Right. And these days, you can be a rapper. You can be, you know what I mean? Like, and talk about, you can make shit music and get, all kinds of, well, apparently, all kinds of money. Not if you're Pete Feliciano, but like, you can, you can, I know, poor me. I have a bad shake. But like, do you understand what I'm getting at? Like,
I do.
It's nuanced.
How hard is it? Yeah. How much of it is the fact that you're just being a lazy cunt, and how much is it that you are actually being shit uponst?
Right. Like, our parents divorced. We had bad shit. Like, you know what I mean? Like, when we were in Brentwood, we didn't have any fucking money. Yeah, you know what I mean? Like, does that mean? And I'm not saying. Right. And I'm not saying that it equates, but I'm saying our perception. There are tons of people who have a lot of money who are miserable. And keep it out on their children. You know what I mean? Like fucking, they have tons of money, but they just, they are emotionally unavailable, and they are fucking abusive, and they are, really, I've heard multiple North New Jerseyans apparently talk about this thing, where in the Anglo-Saxon, in the WASP community, where like everybody's just very emotionally shut down, and you don't talk about nothing. You don't talk about nothing. You don't share about nothing. You just keep that shit down. Like that's another form of hardship, isn't it?
It is, but really,
but isn't it an excuse?
They probably have a shitload of money there.
Okay, but is it an excuse to emotionally do that to the next people? Or are those kids now responsible? Like, where does the responsibility kick in?
Money, I understand money doesn't buy happiness, but money makes life a lot fucking easier.
For sure.
Right, and
yet there are a lot of... Kate Moss killed herself a few months ago.
Oh, really?
Isn't it Kate Moss? What was her name? Not Kate Moss. I'm sorry.
Back in the phone.
What a dick I am. No, who's the girl, the designer who killed herself a few months ago?
Oh, yeah, I heard about that. I don't know who the fuck.
Something. Anyway, fucking Andrew Bourdain.
Yeah.
A lot of fucking money.
Yeah. I mean, money doesn't buy you happiness.
No.
Right? But also, Anthony Bourdain and the fucking people didn't really have the hardships that, that we were just talking about, right? They're not starting off from negative. They're starting off...
I don't know that for sure. Neither do you.
Well, very true. Very true. But going to that dude that you just showed me, right?
Sure.
He had two parents who were together. One of them was working their ass off. And then he had a mother who was home 24/7 to raise him. Mm-hmm. There's a lot of families who are starting off from zero with no parents together or one parent.
Why is it okay for you to break the cycle and not them?
In what way? What do you mean?
I guarantee you feel in your belly, and let's not make it too personal because we know these people and whatever. I guarantee there are some things who you remember from your childhood that you say to yourself, I'm not going to do that. Mm-hmm. Why is it okay for you to do that, but we have to lower the standard for them?
I don't want to lower the standard for them. I think that they should get their ass up and go do it. Right. I'm just stating that in the generalizing terms, I don't think that it is fair to say, well, they're all lazy.
I never said that.
Well, no, I'm not talking about you.
And I agree. I agree.
Yeah. I believe that people should change themselves, and they are. It is up to them. And at what point do you stop blaming everyone else?
Unless we make it easier, just like we're doing with women in some ways, just like we did with men for a long time, and now there's a fucking comeuppance, right? Now there's like a, you can't be fucking Harvey and you can't be these motherfuckers and get away with it because we're getting this is now the big societal filter to say no more rapey rapes, right? So now
it should have been that way from the beginning.
Of course,
no more rapey rapes.
No more rapey rapes. I'm pretty sure that's the 11th commandment.
In the elevator.
But you know what I'm saying? Anyway.
Yeah.
But I think we're on the same page in some ways or whatever. But I just here's why I'm more passionate about that side than I am about the other. Part of it is I see the irresponsibility and the immaturity and the childishness in myself. And I kept myself in a box financially for a long fucking time.
Because it was easy.
Because I had a fallback plan. You know what I mean? Because I was, I kept myself fat for a long time. Because, I had a bad childhood. You know what I mean? Because I've been a fat my whole life. I'll never be skinny. I would say all this shit. Well, I'm just big boned, or girls like big guys. I don't think that's necessarily wrong in some way, but I have this ritual in my head where I justify my behavior, and I see that in myself, and I want it the fuck out, right? Mm-hmm. And I think there's a lot of helpfulness in that.
You see how easy it is to get lost in it, right? To get lost in the lies that we tell ourselves,
right?
And therefore, it's hard to say. Maybe I am doing this thing wrong. Maybe it's hard for them to change it, right? And break that picture of themselves.
Sure. Right.
I understand what you're saying, but I don't know, man. I was going to say to a degree, doesn't it make it, I don't know. Nah. You say it's a good
the other reason why I'm so more vocal about this than I am about the other side of things, and pull the mic closer to your dumb face. Yes. Here, adjust that part, the kick out there.
The kick here?
There you go. It might swap down. It does.
Just,
okay, then pull it over the that way.
That's where it sits.
Say it.
Where's some scissors when you need it?
The other reason that I'm more vocal about it or more passionate about that side of things is because the other side is so loud right now. We can't even make a race joke. We're fucking years beyond a race joke. We can't even say. There are people. There was a Democratic lady, and not like, oh, you're a lefty, but there was a Democratic person I think it was the DNC. It was somewhere, and she's a politician, and she said the words, "You know what? I'm a white woman. It's my job, since I'm white, to sit down and let you guys take it. Like I don't get to have a voice."
Oh, I've heard. Race. Yeah, I've seen that shit.
And that's a politician. That's not a fucking fringe character. That is a fucking politician saying that as a white person, we don't even have the ability to have a conversation about it. Even if I'm on the side of the victim, I don't get to have. Fuck you.
Why does she say that you're not allowed? Just because she is white?
Yeah.
Isn't that also a form of racism?
Oh. And let's extrapolate it some more. And I talked about this on Sheldon and a couple of other people. Yeah. But you and I are both 40% white, right?
Yeah.
50% Latin, about 20% or 16,
blackish.
No, not Irish.
No, blackish.
Oh, blackish, yeah.
Puerto Rican black, but black nonetheless.
No, and on mom's side too.
Oh yeah, Black Dutch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Black Dutch.
That's what I thought.
Is that what it is?
Yeah.
Anyway,
some weirdness.
So, do we get to talk about it 40% of the time? Do we get to not? Should we shut up and sit down 40% of the time?
But here's the thing, right?
What about a black guy? What about a black guy with vitiligo? Do you know what vitiligo is?
Michael Jackson sort of.
Sure, but like also the guys. I think we knew somebody when we were a kid. Anyway, what about the black people who had blotchy, white skin?
Yeah.
Okay, so they obviously have a different experience, don't they? Right? Maybe they get pulled over more because the cop can't see that they have weird skin.
They are 40%.
But do you understand what I'm saying? Oh, it's life experience that fuck you. It's more nuanced, and I will say this, and I will stop ranting. I swear to God, because we got to start wrapping up a little bit. But isn't that crazy? It's 12:47.
It's not ready for me to end.
But this is a racist thing to say.
Oh, this is not the worst
It's
thing.
not racist. It's more racial.
It's racy.
I think it's okay for blacks to be just better and, like, I mean, they're better at rhythm.
It is an Afro.
They're better at dancing.
Yeah, dancing.
I trust a motherfucker, a black motherfucker or a Latin motherfucker on the grill more than I do fucking, Tom from fucking, from fucking Hayward, right? Some white kid, right?
Yeah.
Let's just say, what if it's possible that some of us, it's like Super Friends.
But is that life experience?
It doesn't matter if it's life experience, because ultimately, do I trust that? Ultimately, it doesn't matter if it's life experience. I'm not saying they come out of the womb with it, because rhythm, I'm sorry, is not something you are not, or it's not something you like. You can work on it,
but being able to pick up on it,
you're either born with it or you're kind of not.
Okay,
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So maybe it's like Super Friends a little bit. Maybe some races are better at some things than others. There was a guy
in driving, not.
That's what I'm saying, and not just that. But there was a guy who. There are some people who. There was an Asian guy who was a boss of a friend of mine at a Fiat dealership years ago. And he said to her, he was like, yeah, I'm not better. He was an Asian guy. He said, I'm not better at driving. My eyes are smaller. Like, it's harder for me to see shit. Like, okay, right?
Yeah. Oh, I have a Chinese friend who is immigrated out to here.
Right.
And he even said, fucking Asians can't drive.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, I'm like, I agree with you.
And if you talk to a black person alone, who's not a woke black person, this self-fucking congratulatory, masturbatory fucking, oh, I'm so fucking... If you talk to don't talk to a college black person, especially a college black woman.
Don't talk, dude, college
Talk
anything.
to a bitch from the fucking hood, and she'll know, like, nah, we're fucking, we're shady as shit, but I still want to hang out with you. I still want you to be able to vote. I still want you, you're not a second-class citizen.
White people
I trust
dance.
you at the fucking barbecue more than I do a white guy.
Yeah.
But some, like white people are just not good at dancing.
Yeah,
white people are just not good at fucking,
It's where it starts becoming oppressive, I think,
Sure.
that the stereotypes become an issue. Not the fact that, yes, stereotypes are fucking stereotypes for a fucking reason sometimes.
Right.
But when I start saying, because of this stereotype, I'm going to shit upon you.
Right.
That's where it starts becoming an issue. But
Right.
other than that, I don't see an issue with saying Asians can't fucking drive.
There you go.
Or Indians just definitely can't drive either. And
I've heard that from other people too.
God,
I've just I've never seen the Indian thing. I mean, I don't live in Fremont.
I live in East Bay, Fremont, and don't. I'm trying to get with the fact that, like, there was times that I'm just like, what in the fuck is going on? What do I have to do to get you people to just fucking drive correctly? And that's anyone in front of me, to be honest with you. I get very pissed off. It's just the amount that I see one type of people versus a different type of people, and I'm driving all day.
Right.
Generally, when I'm being slowed down, it's a fucking Prius in the goddamn left lane, and it's usually, I'm sorry, an Asian.
Yeah. Left lane fast, right
left
lane
lane.
slow.
Yeah, get the fuck out of the left lane. Just get the fuck out. I don't care how fuck you want to go.
When I'm not doing well spiritually, I will fucking flash my high beams, and I will intentionally almost scrape your hat. When I finally get around you, I will intentionally make you go, oh dear, I have to pull over. And same thing with Ob. Yan can cook, but he can't drive. But all I'm saying is, okay, so like, do you know why Asian women, older Asian women, wear visors?
I mean, I know why they wear the mask.
Chinese. Why the Chinese wear the visors is because when you have darker skin, you are lower class. In the Chinese culture.
Yep.
That's why if you go, my white, super like pale ass white friend, she went to Hong Kong and she said that women would just come up to her and touch her arm. Oh wow, like holy shit, you have amazing like skin.
Wow.
Because you're a higher class. Because if you're working out in the fields like a low class person, you get a tan. You get darker skin, right? Right, yeah, like fucking...
I'm a lower class than you.
But like, okay, but I thought only white men are the devil. I thought only white people are the racist people.
Not in that culture.
Everybody's
Everybody's a
fucking
little racist.
Everybody's racial, at least. Like racial and racist are different.
Stereotype racist. I feel.
And that's okay.
Right,
I don't think it's the end of the world, man.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
if I want to listen to, you know how many white rappers I listen to? One.
Yeah. Eminem. That's.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, no Beastie Boys, but like,
yeah.
But if I had to choose, gun to my head, I'm listening to a black rapper. Sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah.
I'm just sorry.
Yeah. He's not my first. He's in there, but he's definitely not the.
That's
top
what's so
10.
weird about Eminem is like I love how good he is. He's the best lyricist of all time.
Yeah.
But I don't listen to him.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Like, not just his beats are kind of whatever, but like, it just doesn't hit me in the belly.
Yeah.
Like MF Doom, Biggie, Busta Rhymes.
But that's more of an East Coast. You like the East
that's
Coast
true.
feel versus the, well, he's Detroit, but
Yeah.
you know, that's not really East Coast.
No.
To me.
But like, even West Coast stuff. Like, okay, I'd rather listen to Tupac than fucking, or
Yeah.
stupid ass Mac Dre or fucking E40. I'd rather listen to those boys.
I
than
would
fucking,
much rather listen to Wu-Tang than any West Coast, but I do like.
And I know
West
I had Alex last episode was, you haven't heard it yet, but he was talking about Atmosphere. I'm like, oh, okay, whatever.
You're a horrible fuck. What the fuck was I talking about? I was talking about
sorry.
Asians.
Man,
and
I went on
Indians
a
can't
rant.
drive.
I went on like 15 minutes worth of
Asian.
Fox Channel. I'm sorry, everybody.
So
I really,
speaking-
again, I don't know what I'm talking about. I just wanna be able to, because I feel like the end game of that logic of the other side, is I'm not allowed to say what I want to say.
You should always be allowed to say what you want to say, and I applaud the fact that you are willing to say what the fuck you're going to say, even if it means that, it may not work out for you in the best way. I always respect some. It's true,
But I can't be hurt so far.
No, well, dude, you're fine. You're gonna lose some people, but you're going to gain some people, right? In the fact that I will respect someone who is willing to say something and then back it up. If you're going to say something and then just sort of disappear into the nothingness,
Right.
or change your answer because you're not getting views or whatever the
Right.
fuck, then that means you're not being authentic.
Right.
I
And
would much rather you talk about splitting goldfish dick, open with your dick. But if you change because you need advertising,
right.
To a degree, we all need money, right? And
Right.
we don't always do this thing.
But I'm in the position where if I just work harder, and now, I mean, I'm doing a fucking, what am I doing? I'm doing a show today over in Walnut Creek, and then I picked up another show even though I'm working on Monday at 7 a.m., I picked up a show tomorrow night that I'll be playing at till 11 because Daddy needs the money.
No,
because
I
I
get
need
that.
to make a fucking podcast and fucking, and these fucking cocksuckers. If you want to, go to my GoFundMe campaign and give me money towards the album because I've already got that sequestered. I've used so much of that already, and I'm not done with the album, and I haven't even broached the subject of promotion for it.
We should I forgot what the fuck I was gonna say. Oh my god.
Got a few more minutes.
If you like build a website or whatever the fuck, can't you like put like a donation little stamp thing for conservative?
I mean, I have peterfeliciano.com and petefeliciano.com, but I don't want to update it. It just takes, I have to go, and then I have to like fuck with the technology.
Well, then no
and I'm
complaining about no money then.
Yeah,
Same thing that we tell the people, you're gonna rest on your laurels.
Hey man, I had a hard childhood.
I was I totally respect you. I'm proud of you for doing
Thank you,
what
man.
you've been doing.
I appreciate you coming on. This
Absolutely.
has been a weird podcast episode.
Of course it was. My goal was to make it the most offensive.
I wasn't
And
thinking
to
we
get
were
you
going to
to
talk
edit.
about politics really at all. That we would talk about fucking.
I could talk about more
touching.
politics.
That we
with
would
you.
talk about touching dicks when we were kids.
You wanna go into healthcare?
Do you remember that?
I don't remember that.
you
I
remember
blocked
that?
that out. I'm sure.
No, we touched dicks. We were like 4 or 5
You know what
or
I
something.
do remember? I
What?
remember you lying to me about us getting some like Green Day fucking like life-size dolls that played music and all this shit. We were not laying in bed together.
Oh yeah.
Oh my god.
Wait a second. I don't remember those.
Yeah, well, it's because
Oh,
you
I
weren't the
said-
one who got lied to.
I was.
You built me up.
I
and you
said that
broke
we
me
had.
down.
I said that we had
Yeah,
Green
like-
Day dolls.
Like Bob, this is when we.
That's
had,
such
like,
a
it
weird
was
thing to
So
remember.
fucking weird. I know, but I was so happy thinking the next day I was gonna wake up. There was gonna be some fucking Green Day dolls.
Wow, what a
who
dick
played
I was.
music.
I'm
and
sorry.
then it's fine. I'm glad we could heal.
But I also did way worse to you. I fucking chased you around the house with a knife. I mean, come on now.
There was one time I was up against with the knife.
Oh, really?
You don't remember that?
I'm sorry.
Man,
I'm sorry.
we had
dude.
a weird childhood, bro.
Yeah, it wasn't a
You
childhood.
were kind of fucked up.
I was really fucked up. I'm sorry. Just good thing I'm like working on it. You know, that I'm changed now. And
that is one of the things.
now I just rant about Chinese. I don't,
Now I'm just a little racist instead of murderous.
Right. I'll put a girl up against a wall, but
if she asks for it.
No,
if she asks.
Yeah. Ask for it. No, she's consenting, whatever without the words of consenting. But you don't ask her. I don't wait for a girl to say, choke me. Like, nigga, like I'm going to fucking feel it out and then I... Right.
Yeah, if they give you the eyes of, oh God, he's going to murder me, then you back off a little bit.
Right. Or if she says,
no,
like a really stop, then I'm like, oh, of course. Yeah.
Do you have safe words? Do you make it weird?
I have before, but I don't know about safe words. I feel like if the guy actually, if the dominant person, man or woman, is paying attention and they're actually a good dominant, then you don't need the safe words because you just know the other person that you're playing with.
Yeah.
Oh,
if you know that person, but you always need to have something just in case because you're going to say no.
Right.
A lot, or at least they're going to say no a lot. I feel.
And sometimes tears. I've literally had multiple women. First time we were fucking, they started crying afterwards. And not in a bad crying. No, listen to what I'm saying. There was some
you
weird.
brought them to such ecstasy.
No. I'm not even saying that. I'm not saying like I'm just big swinging dick or whatever. But I'm saying like for some reason they had opened up. These two women had opened up enough emotionally where all of a sudden they were crying and they were like, "I'm sorry." I'm like, "No, it's okay."
The daddy issues out of them.
Do you know how hot that is? Do you know, baby? Listen, you can cry. I can handle it. I am a fucking adult. I will lick your asshole, and you can cry, and I can hold you, and
use your
fuck
tears
it.
as lube. You like?
I
daddy
love
issues?
being a safe. Yes.
The
Are you out of your
savior?
fucking mind? Do I like daddy issues? I will give you these women's numbers.
All right. Well, you don't have a daughter. I guess my fear is my daughter becoming that. Like if my daughter is
No, I've
issues,
thought about it. I'm like,
failed.
when I have a daughter, because I do want a daughter, at least one. Like, should I have her call me Dad just to make it weird? Not to weird. Like, how do I? Maybe
Daddy.
Papa. Papa works better, but I've had girls call me Papa before. I don't know.
Ugh. Were they Russian?
No.
Papa, can you hear
Niet.
me? Niet. Oh, dude.
Did I say the Niet joke in another?
No, we just talked about it. Niet.
Okay.
Niet. You haven't.
I
said
talked about it on the Alex episode.
Yeah?
I did. That the Russians, they're the only ones willing to do Russian porn or rape porn, but they're so bad at acting. Niet.
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 No, I don't
Niet.
like.
And they just slap away his hand instead of actually. Niet. Niet.
He's not even holding her hands.
Adnaka.
She's like this. She's not even holding it. He's not even holding her hand.
But thank you for your effort, Russians. I appreciate it.
You at least help me.
I prefer public disgrace.
Yeah.
The kink people, God bless them.
What happened to us that we are such fucking kinky bitches?
What?
You
That's
and I
life,
have the
man.
same
That's
sort-
life.
I mean, except for anal licking.
No.
Anus licking. Maybe that's just because of the paths that we crossed. You continue down your path of not knowing what comes out of women's anuses. Have you?
What do you mean I don't know? I talked about a
not
girl
in the
taking a
same way that
stealth
I know,
poo.
sir.
I talked about a girl taking a stealth poo.
Stealth poo is nothing. I've cleaned up
seen-
shit. I have stepped in, on, and around people's shit, and then had to go look the person in the face who I've stepped in and said, "Give me money, please." You've never had to have that job.
That is the weirdest
You've
thing.
paid me to step in your shit.
Hi, I know what you had for lunch yesterday.
So how? Yeah, dude. Oh, you smell some horrible things,
Dude, and like what condoms and
candians. Every once in a while, you'd get a
like,
condom.
You know, like
I have pulled pads, tampons out. A lot of the time, it's tampons, and I'll come out and I'll see the blood, and then I'll have to go up to there and be like, "Yeah, so don't flush tampons anymore." And it gets really weird. Oh my god! Not for me, for them. I enjoy it because the reaction that they
you gotta
get,
say it.
It's funny to
me.
me.
So here's your invoice. Hey, when that pussy bleed, you gotta
honey, there's a trash can.
Girl. All right, we gotta stop because I gotta get the fuck out of here.
You want to talk about more pussy blood?
No, but yeah, you wanted to talk about healthcare. Well, we can come back.
We could. I'll be back on again, dude. I would gladly do.
I like
this
how
again.
everyone else. I'm like, I'd love to have you back, and with you, you're just telling me that you're
I'm
gonna have
coming
me back.
back.
I will fucking lock the door.
I'm coming.
I will make you lick my asshole.
Ugh, taint. You get taint, and that's it.
Ladies and gentlemen, we both apologize profusely for what we just made you listen to. But I appreciate you being on. I really do.
I do.
And I know it was a fucking trek from stupid ass Fremont.
It's
and
fun. I do appreciate.
Yeah, I'm glad you guys are enjoying it. If you're enjoying the podcast, share it with your friends. Spread it everywhere like the fucking herps. And
throw money at him.
Yeah, throw money, sure. Yeah, I'll figure out some sort of advertising, I guess, at some point. Yeah, if you have a company and you want to fucking promote, my hat's off to you. But just know that it will be as bad or worse than what was said on the podcast. This was some of the filthiest, worst things.
I'm proud of myself.
Good God.
Proud of myself.
All
Bye,
right.
friends.
I'm gonna go cut Will's vagina, and I'll talk to you later.
Bye.